Oh, how you doing, all beautiful sons of bitches? It's your boy Backseat here, and John. And John, are you ready to take on another one of the Derp Vengers?
Oh, let's hope for a good one.
Oh,
By good, I mean short.
yeah, exactly. Let me get.
Now, should you take like Ant off since we got him last time, or we'll respin if we get him or something?
All right, I don't know. Yeah, all right, we'll do him. We'll respin again, but if we don't find a video of his that we find interesting enough to cover, like we'll spin it again.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Oh, it's me, Birdman.
It's Birdman again. Also, can we just talk about the irony that I made Birdman the white one on this wheel right here?
You disingenuous, racist piece of shit! Oh, I have to fake outrage now because you said that.
I ain't fucking scared. I mean, fucking hell, bro. It's like Birdman's like genuinely a fucking racist piece of shit. I ain't afraid of pissing off. Plus, he blocked me on Twitter, so he's also a little fucking bitch.
He blocked me too.
Yeah, it's like so.
Laugh because I've seen enough of Kino's videos now to that I've seen a lot of his content because he doesn't just clip him out; he plays them in full, and he misinterprets something and then fakes how mad he is, and it's very easy to tell. Like he'll see like Critical Drinker make fun of some chick from what's it called, Ironheart, and he'll just be like, "You race baiting terrible piece of shit, rah rah rah." He just gets disproportionately pissed off. It's just like, dude, he didn't even say anything. Like, calm down. You need to get your tampon changed there, buddy.
Straight up. Anyways, all right. So we got his channel up right here. So let me see here. Let me turn these off. So, John, what video looks interesting right here today?
Avatar Fire and Ash movie reviewed. He'll probably just be middle of the road on Avatar. Let's see. Supergirl stuff. Ooh, context and Charlie Kirk. That's too serious. The Critical Drinker chats about Birdman. Let's see about that one, because every time that I've seen him mention him, he just says he doesn't know who the hell he is, and he knows he doesn't like him.
Yeah. Well, hang on before we get to going. And Jacob says, "What are we doing?" You just saw what we're gonna be doing, Jacob.
He's gotta ask it. It's the catchphrase.
This got out of 28 years later, the Bone Temple. Oh yeah, Jacob, tell us what you thought about while we load this up. Anyway,
is there a lot of boning in the temple?
Anyway,
that's the music porn parody name. The chick from Scrubs is deciding to do doctor commercials.
Get it? Because she was a doctor that one show, and now she's a doctor in the sad. Anyways, guys, without further ado, let's just jump right into it, shall we?
Someone sent the cynical grifter another super chat.
Oh, he called him the cynical grifter. Oh. Also, John, you watch Draker more than me. This is Dark Hour, right?
Yes.
Okay, who's this again? I always forget.
Ooh, that one, I can't tell if she's just wearing glasses. Is it Baggage Claim?
I think it's Baggage Claim. Yeah, might look like her, yeah.
She's not usually wearing glasses.
Yeah, Jacob says it was Matt. Shame. Anyways.
About me, and we're going to respond to that. But first, a bit of background. There's this loser that's been making video after video after video of yours truly called Sandman Cinema, a disingenuous piece of shit parrot that basically clips my videos.
Hey, he's just grabbing himself in relation to Critical Drinker. A loser who keeps making videos on the same person is completely disingenuous.
Yeah, man, yeah.
Anyway. Context in his weak attempts at making me look bad. I have thus far not responded to those videos because the guy is a low.
You're racist.
Yeah, Birdman, what the fuck? You racist. Now respond to this guy because he's a white man without a head. and it also makes you ableist. Yeah.
Yeah, he's clearly retarded, and you're responding to him now.
Yeah. But then again, Birdman is the retarded one because after all, he is a member of the Derp Vengers. Anyways, whoa, gameplay footage. What the hell? Anyway. Anyways, we got
Auto up somehow. Fucking Streamlabs.
Fucking Streamlabs. Anyways, we're on StreamYard, John. What you talking about? Anyways.
Oh, well, fuck Streamlabs, too. I had to switch to OBS last night because Streamlabs kept randomly shutting off.
Yeah. Jack Gregory says, okay, champ, indeed. Okay, Birdman, you champ. Birdman has a meltdown when he sees snow, yeah.
Moron that is seeking attention. I mean, his videos are hate videos, not criticism videos. And
oh, boo!
He's clearly just a right-wing loser that gets upset when people criticize right-wingers and their ideas. He's worth nobody's time, in other words.
Well, you just spent a lot of time on him, apparently.
Yeah, you just spent nearly a minute on him, Bird Brain. What the fuck?
Recent live stream where the cynical grifter responded to a question about me. Because apparently...
Oh, it's Vex Electronica. That's who that is. Anyway.
This is a big moment for him.
I think I saw this episode.
What?
I think I saw this episode where Drinker answers. I think this is the one I was just talking about where he's like, oh, I don't really know him, but... apparently he doesn't like me, or something is his response.
Yeah.
Finally, the cynical grifter has put Big Bad Birdman, who hurts my feelings all the time, in his place. Right? Okay, well, I'm gonna cook everybody involved here.
Ooh, he's gonna cook everyone. Ooh, shit, we got a badass over here.
Gonna go out with baggage claim, wow.
The super chat as well. All the smaller channels like Birdman that are so sure you're running scared after all their takedown videos are hilarious, especially since you probably don't even know a lot of them exist. I just don't waste time with stuff like that.
Hey, for those who don't know, like Critical Drinker has a family.
Yeah.
I think there's a reason his videos are like 7 minutes long or something. Usually, like he actually does like need to make time for other shit other than just arguing on the internet. Unlike some of us.
Yeah. Anyways, you think Birdman and Roka would be friends, John?
Oh, absolutely. And Roka would absolutely, like, just acquiesce to anything he said. They'd be like, would they be reviewing something? And he'd be like, Roka, what are your thoughts? We need to know first. And he's just like, oh, well, I hated this movie. And then Birdman would be like, oh, I liked it. He's like, oh, I was just kidding. I love it. I'm not a racist. Come on, man, brother. Come on, brother. And he's just like, why do you keep calling me that?
Oh no, Birdman's a LeBron simp. Oh no.
Oh god. He probably just loves LeBron because he fucking is spoken out on politics and shit sometimes.
LeBron James. Anyway. Fucking ads.
I had a feeling he would do a response like this. He's like, he knows me. He's totally mad about me, bro.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Drinker's like, I'm too drunk to remember you.
The super chat states that I, the Birdman, believe the Drinker is running scared after my, quote, takedown, end quote, videos.
Well, that's how you act. You always act every time you make a video, you're like, haha, I just owed these guys. And they ain't gonna respond because I'm scared. You always act like that.
Oh, you get mad at them for responding to anybody even in your sphere and not you specifically, like EFAB going after fucking Eric the Butts or whatever.
Yeah. Anyway. He hates Michael Jordan because he didn't say shit about Trump. Isn't Michael Jordan a leftist, though?
Michael Jordan is, but he barely speaks on it. Like, they tried to pressure him in the 90s into endorsing some black, like, senatorial candidate in his home state, and his response was like, well, Republicans buy sneakers, too. I'm not going to do that. He's just, like, a practical response that he didn't want to get involved in politics.
Yeah.
And that Drinker doesn't know I exist. So let me, the Birdman, answer this super chat.
Okay.
I don't think
of course. I'll answer a super chat that was meant that Drinker was supposed to answer.
My fans are too poor to send me super chats themselves. I have to answer Drinkers.
I feel like MJ's an independent. What do you think, John? Is Michael Jordan an independent?
I could see him voting for like moderate Republic. I don't know. He just doesn't speak on it so much, which is good. Like that, I could honestly see it either way. On it, like I could definitely see him voting for like an independent candidate or like a third party in a presidential election for sure.
Didn't he support Black Lives Matter like 6 years ago, John?
Yeah, that was like the one time that I've ever heard him like really speak like leftist at all was whenever it was like the height of all the BLM shit. I think he was just, I don't know, they were probably pressuring the shit out of him to say something. Yeah. So I think he just made a donation to like some black person fund or something.
Yeah, anyway.
Drinker is running scared because of my videos. Not in isolation anyway. No, it's clear that Drinker has no intention of responding to any criticism because that has the potential to threaten his business model.
No, it doesn't really. Does it really?
You can always make a video to respond to criticism, but it's like, what's even the point? Whose mind are you really going to change? All the people that watch those videos are already predisposed to hate you. And then, like, it just gets into an endless cycle then, because then the person will respond to you, and then you'll have to respond to their response, and it'll just be, like, back and forth.
Yeah. 4 views and no likes? What is chat doing? Yeah, what the fuck, chat? Why haven't you given a thumbs up to the video yet? I know I remind you at the end, but that doesn't mean you have to do it at the end.
Don't start being like Roka now.
Yeah.
He's always bitching to his audience. Yeah. Even whenever they give him money, he's like, only a $2 super chat? Oh, come on. He's like, what's his face? The guy who wanted paid by Star Wars Theory. Got it. It's slipping my mind now.
Josh.
Yeah, Joshy boy, who's like, he doesn't read the $2 super chats.
Yeah. You know what's funny? If only NBA players would tell you how to live. Yeah, pretty much.
It's similar to The Wizard of Oz. There's a man behind the curtain, and acknowledging someone talking about the man behind the curtain makes that criticism real in the mind of his followers. Ignoring that criticism prevents the majority of his audience from even knowing the criticism exists. That's why he doesn't respond. So it's not that he's scared of me.
Oh, I see.
He's afraid of platforming me. Clearly, I would get 1.5 million more subscribers and overtake him if he ever responded to me.
Hang on, let me check something. How many subscribers does Birdman even really have? Let me check.
He's at about 500,000.
323,000. So, dude, you already have. Oh shit! I accidentally closed the video. But dude, you already have a fucking platform. It's like it's really not like the end of the world if it's not going to be the end of the world for Drinker if he ends up quote unquote platforming you. You already have your platform. If anything, I should be the one saying that because I, at the time of this stream, have just over 200 subscribers. So if anything, but anyways, yeah, that's a coup cut. That's a coup out. Yeah, fuck you, Birdman. You're coup out. Anyway,
that's why he doesn't respond. So it's not that he's scared of me in particular. He's afraid of losing his audience, which he definitely would if he engaged people.
Oh, would he now?
Would he now? Really? Really, Bird Brain?
I mean, he might lose some audience because they wouldn't be interested in that's like Twitch shit where you just get into internet drama as your main content.
Yeah.
Got into some type of debate. I briefly spoke about this in a live stream.
Oh, now you want to debate.
Not just in person. What's the first thing I'm doing? Nothing. I mean, I don't know. What do you want me to do? Argue with these morons in public?
Kind of seems like you do just want to argue with people in public, bro. Kinda, yeah.
You just said people who weren't doing that are scared and just are gonna lose all their subscribers if they do.
Yeah.
They don't want no smoke with me. Not that type of smoke. Not real life smoke. I don't think grifters in general want.
Oh my god, it's like, what kind of smoke do you want, Bird Brain? The ganja? But anyway.
To argue their positions. I think they're pussies. And I mean like in a debate. Now, I don't like debating because I think of it as pageantry. It's a popularity contest. It's, oh, you know, this guy has more followers than you, therefore they won the argument. This is how people actually think.
Yeah, it's kind of like when
joking.
Colin Moriarty, who, you know, I was on his Patreon and like smashed JP, who I don't even really like.
Also,
like,
Mob Cedar just entered my room, and now she's telling the Birdman, I'm gonna beat your ass! Mob Cedar's gonna beat Birdman's ass!
Go on down to Backseatville, gonna have myself a time.
Yeah. Jacob says they like to say they're not relevant, but these guys has to make a channel going against them. Exactly.
Stick the dog cedar on.
Yeah, she's gonna sick the dog cedar on the Birdman. But anyway,
The bird dog.
she's a bird hunting dog.
Nice.
Nice. Anyway.
People come to my channel all the time. Oh, they have more followers than you. That must mean they're right. They literally say that. So what's the point? What would be the point of a debate? You know, that's
you
my
have more
perspective.
followers than some other people, and probably some idiot takes you seriously because of it.
Yeah.
But their perspective, they don't want to debate because they know that their ideas can't stand up to scrutiny in real time. They know that. So they would never.
I think the fact that they have their fan bases as large as they do is in part because their opinions hold up to scrutiny. You know what I'm saying, John?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you don't just become like a guy who everyone respects your opinions of if your opinions are, you know, like easily able to poke through, you know. But anyway.
And by the way, like, Drinker doesn't really do this because he's really only live like once a week usually for open bar. Most of his shit is just he puts out his, you know, his like shorter videos every week, and then he's kind of like, that's it. I don't think he lives online as much as like the Birdman does.
Nah.
And so I don't think he even really like cares to substantiate his political opinions because he's normally just speaking on movies. Now, little political things sneak in there, but it's usually like a practical thing to do with the film. And Mahler constantly takes debates, and he doesn't even have as big of an audience as Drinker. He like literally lets anybody hop on his stream and will like start, you know, debating them. He's done this on a bunch of their anniversary streams, especially. And his ideas seem to hold up just fine. The other person usually ends up looking like a fucking idiot. And he takes on conservative and liberal people. I remember the Remarkable Republican was the one guy he had on, and that dude was a fucking retard. They brought on Shad because he was arguing in favor of Game of Thrones Season 8 after the stupid Winterfell fight. And Shad just like demolished him with all the medieval facts about how stupid the fight was.
And yet they won't invite me on to debate them. Very interesting.
Do it. They have no reason to do it. Because if they got exposed in real time, well, there goes the grift. It's gone. It's over.
Oh. All 2 million people would be like, oh, he was lying to me.
Yeah.
You know, they can ignore my videos. Well, they kind of can't because, like, it's
most
been
people
reaching
ignore
them.
your videos, you idiot. You're not that
literally,
popular.
yeah. How many views did this get? Oh, look at that! Only 134,000 after 3
You know what?
weeks.
He beat Starfleet Academy, so good for him.
Yeah. Oh, this stream looks interesting and nice. But anyway.
And you know, somebody super chatted the Critical Drinker and asked him, "What do you think about the Birdman?" Whatever. It's like he's a hater. You know, he called me a hater.
I mean, he is correct when he calls you a hater. You only exist to hate him, bro.
That's like what he knows about you, because he doesn't know anything about you, dude.
Yeah. I don't even think Drinker knows he's black. That's how little he knows about Birdman.
I think he's only ever heard about him from people like that super chat who are just like, you know, this guy hates you. And so, of course, that's going to be all he has to say about you.
This whole video so far is just Birdman going, "Notice me, senpai!"
I need to grift off your viewers more. Send them my way.
Yes. Anyway.
I'm a hater for saying that you lied about this thing. That's hate. That doesn't even make any sense. But
He
whatever.
doesn't
That's
even
what
know
they
what you said. He's not the one that watched it. It's the super chatters.
Yes.
do. They brush me off, and they don't have to engage with me.
Nobody
Which is
has to
fine.
engage with you. You're never entitled to be engaged with.
Straight up.
I'm not looking to be acknowledged by these niggas. Like, I don't give a fuck what they think. They're wrong. They're bigoted.
A
pieces of
drinker
shit.
is white.
Yeah, so I don't know why the hell you're out here calling Drinker a nigga, my guy. Come on. Melissa says Drinker probably doesn't even know who this clown is. Exactly, Melissa.
He literally
Exactly.
said that. He was just like, "Oh yeah, I just know that from other people that have super chatted me that he doesn't like me."
Yeah. Also, Melissa, because you always talk about how things were in the old days, would Birdman survive living in the 80s? Probably not, anyway.
Fuck them. But what I'm saying is, they have no reason to engage with somebody like me.
That's
they just
true.
don't.
That is true. You're
Not
not
for
a
reasons that
relevant.
You're gonna say, but
Yeah, you're not a relevant enough topic for them to engage in. Sorry, bro.
and you're
So
like, as would say, you're boring. Like,
It's so fucking boring.
literally, EFAP has had entire episodes, and I get a little bored with them because they're going through not every response, but they go through like 5 different like prominent responses to the drinker. And it's like, you know, they'll spend a whole Saturday on EFAP just like going through these. And the thing is, they get repetitive. It gets fucking boring. And that's what he says whenever he gets a specific request about one. I'm always like, well, those videos have gotten like a little repetitive. Like they all just kind of say the same thing, which is very true. Like once you cover enough of them, you definitely notice that it's like, all right, yeah, he's racist if he doesn't support every little, you know, diversity hire. Like,
He won't.
it does get a little bit.
So no, I don't think he's scared of
Useless.
me, but he's definitely afraid of exposing his audience to people like me because we directly threaten his ability to make a living by telling them the truth about him. Many drinker fans that have watched my video
Hang on, let's go through these here. Hang on. Glad I found this video. I'm a drinker watcher, and his video on this was fucking whiplash. This was a solid, fun comic movie. His arguments are nitpicks against the genre.
All right. Like, literally, you're always, whenever you have a larger audience like he does, of course, people are going to disagree with every take. There's going to be somebody who likes a movie that, you know, is subscribed to him or whatever, and he doesn't like the movie. Like, this literally happens all the fucking time, especially in the negative space. It's like, you know, it's a lot easier to be like, well, he liked this movie even though it was really stupid. You know, probably less likely to comment about that to you because you're just going to put a positive spin on everything Birdman. So, you know, you're going to get these types of comments. And yeah, he has like a fucking 2 million subscribers. Of course, there's going to be some of them that are going to disagree with every take. This has 3 likes.
Birdman would not make it in the 80s. Birdman likes Cash Money Records. How original. Yeah, how original.
What's Cash Money Records?
I have no idea. Rick. Oh god, the Birdman. Indeed, Rick, indeed.
watched my videos have
As an avid critical drinker watcher, I must agree with your angle. He's good at roasting bad movies. When a movie is good and he doesn't agree, or even when he agrees, his videos fall short. He's not a good writer or filmmaker to add insight, and he's extremely biased.
I mean, I think he would agree that. I think honestly, Drinker would probably agree that whenever he likes something, it's probably not as good of a video because
Yeah.
there's just not as much to say if a film is mediocre. You're just like, it was all right. Like, it's just
Yeah.
not going to be as entertaining for somebody who puts like comedy and shit in their videos.
Yeah, John, as I always say, it's like, it's easier to explain why a broken machine is broken than why a working machine is working. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's easier, and honestly, like if something is good, it's more like agreed upon. You're usually just kind of getting repetitious, and you can't really make as many jokes about it if you're just praising it. So, like, he likes to put in little clips and humor, so it's not really in his style as much.
changed their mind.
Hey, Birdman, leaving this message to let you know how much I appreciate you.
You don't have to
Sam,
explain why you're commenting on a fucking video.
I
I'm
first-
just leaving this because.
I first came across drink because my girlfriend is a drinker fan, or was. She's healing.
Oh, Jesus.
And would play his videos at home on the TV. Finding you was such a relief, not only because you articulated what I thought and felt about him in ways that I never could, but also because you're so good at this. There's hope that other people will break through the gaslighting and realize what a horrible, negative, intellectually cancerous person he is.
It sounds like a woman, so either she's using the term girlfriend, like,
Probably
oh, hey,
a woman,
girlfriend, or she's a fucking lesbian and she's the butch one, and her girlfriend is the hot one who was actually based, and now she's poisoning her.
Yeah. Wait, is this video that he didn't watch EFAP and just focus on the comments section? Nah, this is
That's a different one.
I am also a recovering drinker fan. I try not to carry the shame with me.
Oh my god, these people take who they subscribe to so seriously. You know, whenever I say that I used to watch Collider, I don't go like, oh, I'm a recovering Collider fan. I was like, yeah, that was all the fucking news cover. It was all the fucking movie coverage that was around back then. So I just had to stomach it when they had cringe takes. I'm so happy I'm done with that now.
Cash Money Records is an old late 90s, early 2000s Southern gangster rap label. New Orleans, Lil Wayne started on Cash Money in 98. Oh, jeez.
That's what he's actually afraid of. Oh, and he clearly knows me, Book of Grudges, as this is not the first.
Drinker specifically stated he liked this particular super chat. This insinuates Drinker wanted to address me specifically, meaning yes, he knows I exist, LOL.
Dude, he says he likes super chats all the time. He said that about a couple of mine. He'll just be like, oh, I like this one. Like, it's usually something that's relevant to the topic that they're discussing. And so it's something that he brings up, you know, because normally they catch up at the end of the stream. If he says that he likes someone, that's pretty much something that he's bringing up in the middle of a conversation instead, because it is somewhat relevant.
Right. Oh boy, in a few minutes he's gonna suck himself off, no doubt. Yeah, probably, yeah. Can birds even masturbate, though? That's what I want to know. Anyway.
Time Drinker.
Birdmen dream of electric masturbation.
About me. I mean, he literally states he's vaguely aware of who I am in this live stream.
Yes.
Which is a lie.
I mean, you...
Okay, but fine. We'll go with that.
So he's not aware of you at all?
The power you're saying? The power's within you. Ooh, new Sonic game. Anyways.
Whoa, chili dogs.
Yeah, anyways.
I'm vaguely aware that the Birdman's a channel. Apparently he doesn't like me very much.
Yeah,
well, you can join the club.
Okay, so I have two things to say about this particular clip. First, I don't know who this person is, but she apparently knows me and who I like. I googled
join the club.
She's, of course, an anti-woke slop artist with
Oh, wow, Birdman, you sexist. Yeah. Turn the music up, please. Not quite distracting enough. Nah, it's perfectly fine, Zuma fan.
Turn it up for him, get Backseater. Just to piss him off.
Yeah, okay, you know what, Birdman? Yeah, 'cause you asked for it. There it is. Anyway. Because you don't matter, Birdman. Exactly.
less than substantial following. And that's funny to me because the Critical Drinkers fans always like to point out how much smaller than him.
Oh, hang on. Go back to her videos. I find this funny. He's trying to say that she's some evil grifter. Look at a couple of her videos here. Predator, peak cinematic masculinity. Truth versus justice. We need more films like Juror Number 2. The most goriest Christmas slasher ever. Peak in the fucking thumbnail.
Mm-hmm.
So 3 out of the first 8 are positive. You know, then we got Joker 2. Oh, I'm sorry. 4 out of the first 8 because Nosferatu is a more positive analysis, it looks like. So it's literally half and half. And you're like, oh, she's one of those negative grifters.
His fans always like to point out how much smaller than him.
2 million subscribers versus 240K. Enough said. So by your logic, the Paul brothers are a fantastic channel because they have a shit ton of subscribers. Who has more subscribers, you or him? Exactly. Who has more subscribers, me or you? Exactly. I don't know, is this guy a YouTuber? Is he actively making videos?
MIM, like the Super Chat did, but failed to mention that Drinker cohorts with people that are an order of magnitude smaller than me.
Yeah, he likes to fill out a panel.
I have literally 300,000 more subscribers than Dark Hour, and George the Giant Slayer's name is completely apropos. What I'm saying is, I don't think my size is why the Drinker avoids responding to my criticism, and it wouldn't be why
He doesn't want to talk to an insufferable person on his panel for 2 fucking hours. I can totally understand that.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, and also, like, why the hell would Drinker honestly invite someone onto his panel to, like, regularly discuss things if that person's just gonna be nothing but just constantly disagree with them all over it? You know what I'm saying, John? It's like that guy is just, like, derailing everything by that point. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you would never get anywhere. It would just be one dude constantly fucking yelling at everybody else.
Yeah. Yeah, because you don't matter, Birdman. I might join a few minutes. Alright, Rick, sweet. Fragile ego bird, yeah. Cause you suck! Exactly.
Who I am. He clearly knows a lot of small channels. The second thing I wanted to say is saying I don't like you
Why
very
would
much.
you say that after he clearly knows a lot of small channels? What did you just show that proved any of that?
I don't know, her, I guess, because I guess it needs...
Well, a lot of them will message him to be on there, or like somebody will chat and they'll be like, "Oh, this person's pretty cool. You should have them on." Not so much with Birdman. No, none of the Drinker audience is gonna be like, "Hey, Birdman's pretty cool. You should have him on."
Yeah.
Like those are usually the people that he has on as guests.
Yeah, oh, Zuma's trying to lure Rick to his side now. Oh, God. Fuck off, Zuma.
He's like, "Come to the dark side. We have cookies."
Wait, John, we're the dark side, not Zuma. Zuma's a fucking Gilroy goober. Anyway.
Is an oversimplification. Will,
Come to the dark
very
and pretty side.
Yeah,
Because
there
that's
we
what
go.
Andor is.
deliberate one. This is what these people teach their audiences to do. That because someone is criticizing you, it's because they don't like you. Not that your ideas and talking points are bad and worthy of critique.
Bro,
Well,
you don't
Birdman,
like him.
You
literally-
don't like him,
hate him.
and as Kino pointed out, your ideas aren't worth listening to or taking seriously, nor do they hold up to scrutiny. So, bro, that's just so at that point, it's just a you problem then.
And it's not like you're a mauler where like you're just gonna attack the argument in the video and try to be logical. Maybe call someone stupid if you insult their points enough times. You literally just make everything like super personal. So obviously you hate him because
Yes.
you're constantly like, "You're racist. Oh, you're just a grifter. You're lying to your audience all the time."
Yeah.
Instead of just like actually deconstructing an argument by him.
Yeah. If you don't like the Critical Drinker's irreverent take on things, why watch them and then make videos about them?
This, of course, is exactly what their audiences come to my channel to say. No, Will, you are a liar and a manipulator. I have shown countless times that you are both those things. In my very last video on you, I showed beyond a shadow of a doubt that you had information on a film that you
I
decided
found
to
my
leak.
own arguments infallible. Therefore, this is like somebody investigating themselves and finding themselves innocent. It's like, wow, you really got them there.
Why?
No, why?
Because I just did your chores.
Well, that shit was for free. I wasn't getting paid for that, so anyways. Wow, whatever, anyways.
That's just fucking hilarious. He's always reviewing his own videos and going, "I took him down without fail. Nobody
Yeah.
could possibly defeat me." Meanwhile, like Kino does it all the time, and you'll just
Yeah.
ignore that.
Wait, you're defending Drinker? I thought he was a Disney shill. Yeah, I mean, yeah, for Andor at least, but even, John mainly is. I'm just along for the ride.
Look,
Hypocrisy! Sorry,
I
John,
don't
what?
throw away allies based on one thing. I just try not to talk about those things. I prefer to talk about what we agree on.
Pulled from your audience because you wanted to make a movie look bad. If that's why people don't like you, that's entirely justified because you are dishonest and a grifter. I stopped watching you 3
Yeah, because how dare Drinker talk about the marketing of a movie before it's released? I investigated myself and found myself innocent. Exactly, Melissa. What do we got here? Yeah, I think I'm done watching Critical Drinker's work at this point. I'm all for ribbing the SJWs, but he's ventured way too far into anti-everything that's not white, straight, and male. Can't follow you down that hole, bro. I'm out.
Oh, man.
Exposing the grift, the Critical Drinker. Aw, shit.
years before I ever made a video on you. If my content was based solely on whether I liked you, I would have been making anti-drinker videos in 2021. No, the truth is, I started the Exposing the Grift series because what you people do has gotten completely out of hand. Lying, bigotry, and dog shit media analysis is far too normal. And I figured
I
should
agree
take a
that
stand.
lying, bigotry, and dog shit media analysis is far too normal. It just happens on your side a lot more, Birdman.
Ooh, Bird! What is Birdman saying now? I don't know. Just a bunch of caca, racist, grifter, caca, liar.
Bird shit takes.
Yeah, ayo. Psh. The movie looks bad by the trailer, dumbass. Exactly. You make videos all the time, asshole. Exactly.
Because I didn't see anyone standing up to you.
What's
guys.
ironic about, like, you know, he's asking, like, oh, you know, you don't like Drinker because of his Andor take. I guarantee you Birdman has completely ignored Drinker's Andor take because he's going to agree with him on that. And he couldn't call him a racist because of it. He'll be like, oh, it does not compute. He must hate it because it has minorities. Impossible.
Speaking of black people, I'm gonna put on some black people music. Let's
You need
fight like gentlemen, Bird Brain.
Need
Anyways.
the fucking clip of whenever Trump says, I love black women.
I want to see Birdman make a tier list of the channels he hates. Do it, Birdman. Let the hate flow through you.
Of course, unbeknownst to me, there were people doing so, but as far as I know, no one of my size, and not with any regularity. I thought I was already taking on the guys who started terrible media analysis and CinemaSins, but you people are so much worse. So here I am, standing in your way. Not because I dislike you.
You're really not
because
standing in
you-
anyone's way, dude. He keeps gaining subscribers.
Oh shit, he's zooming up. That means he's getting in our face, John.
You need to be stopped.
There you go. Crispus.
Hang on, Jacob says, I feel like he hates Ryan Cannell the most. I don't know, John, do you think Birdman hates Ryan the most?
I don't watch enough of Birdman stuff. Normally the stuff I see is on Drinker. I think he makes the most content off of him, but that's
Yeah.
probably just because he's trying to grift off of his high sub count. So he knows it's like SEO, like, you know, you put Critical Drinker in your title and you're more likely to get hits.
Yeah.
Happy vibes.
Yeah, I'm not going to waste any time. Like, I'm never going to make a response video. I'm never going to get into some stupid beef with people like that.
Here's another dishonest framing of the issue, calling this beef. This is not beef.
But I'm not going to get into beef. If he responded and you started going back and forth, then it would be beef.
Oh man, now I'm fucking hungry. I hope Mom's Theater makes beef tonight. Fuck, I'm hungry.
Just any beef.
Yeah, just beef. Yeah.
But I am
It's like, Mom's Theater, hurry up with the beef. I'm starving here.
Actually, you gotta have the commercial ready. Where's the beef? I think
I
Mom's
just
Theater
know-
starred in that commercial.
I just noticed a bunch of channels like Birdman saying Ryan Cannell's the worst person to have a platform.
Oh yeah, they're always trying to deplatform him
Yeah.
because
doing
he'll
this-
say shit jokingly, like playing into their fucking image of him, and then they'll be like, "See, he's being racist."
Yeah.
called criticism. This is stupid on its face. He wouldn't call what he does to movies and TV shows beef, so why is he labeling what I do to him in this manner? Once
It's
again,
against a person, not a TV show.
Yeah.
this is because he's trying to train his audience. If he convinces them that I just have a beef with him, then they can dismiss the criticism of his ideas out of hand by just calling it hate.
Your titles indicate that you have beef with him. or that you're just grifting off of him. I think that's more actually what's going on. They pick the most popular channel that has the opposite views of them, and they just make videos incessantly on them.
Right. Like what we do here on the Backseat Boys.
No, you don't pick the most popular. Ant's not the most popular, and you normally like covering him. So.
Well, he acts like he's the most popular, but anyway.
It's amazing. I love it. Love this stuff. Otam says, so various reactors and viewers were flown out to see the Supergirl trailer, but you guys are apparently the grifters. Make it make sense.
That
I can.
I'm not a grifter. I don't actually react to trailers anymore. I tried it one time, no one cared, and I stopped.
I think in a world where fucking everybody calls everybody grifters, it's amazing that someone like actually shilling for an app that's going to destroy you monetarily isn't considered the king of the grifters. It's like, grifting doesn't mean that anymore. It means you have an opinion on a film I don't like.
That incoherent nonsense by Mahler aside, I think Mahler is being hypocritical here.
What?
Notice how flippantly he just used the word shill. His side uses the word shill in the same way they think we use grifter.
they think.
This group-
No, we're not. We're the good guys. We use it always legitimately.
Yeah. Here, Jacob says, I believe the deep fake of Ryan Cannella of Amandla got the shills to start the campaign.
Is the discourse video,
Seems like it.
yeah, with him fucking pasted on her body.
Yeah.
calls people shills simply because those people like something, not because they are getting paid to
No, it's usually the
astroturf.
people that get flown out or like everything from a video, or
That's
sand
their
off the
payment, Birdman. They're getting paid like with all this exclusive access.
early
Why do you think-
access makes your channel more successful, which results in monetary gain for you because people are Googling for the first thing. That's why people try. That's why good channels, unlike mine, actually release stuff in a fucking timely manner and try to be the first out about a certain show or something.
Precisely.
Right.
which is the correct definition of shill. If anything, these people have ruined the word shill. I tell you, it's always protection from this side. It's unbelievable.
No,
I would
no, people like you do that. You constantly don't want good criticism and just want positivity. That's the type of people you are.
Yep. Mahler like offhandedly mentioned shill one time, and he's like, "Oh, we use grifter perfectly and never overuse it. Shut up. Shill is the bad one. Shill. Don't listen to anybody who uses shill."
I really want to see Birdman cover Darth Melvin now. He's gonna get his ass whooped if he does.
Also, hope you guys are doing good.
Yeah, we're doing.
Ooh, Ricker.
I'm surprised that they didn't boycott Nerdrotic's book when it was released. Oh wait, Nerdrotic wrote a book? The fuck?
Yeah.
I did not know
I
that.
didn't know that.
I have actually defined grifter or media grifter in multiple videos at this point.
No, you just said the version that you defined it as a grifter.
Person that financially benefits from farming outrage about a media property.
About a media property. You're going to add that little, because he put media grifter. So you're not defining grifter. You're defining media grifter because you don't want to admit that you're grifting off of other people's fucking YouTube channels. That's still really media grifting because you're grifting off their videos or pieces of media.
Yeah. And tell me, Birdman, does it work when people are farming happiness about a media property? Does it still apply there?
Yeah, you can certainly be a positivity grifter because they're just like, there's those idiots who are just like, oh, I just want happy videos. Oh, you love everything. I like you.
Exactly.
And I have stuck by that definition. Everyone that I have called a grifter has fit that definition, and I have in.
Hey, Birdman, what's your opinion on... I don't know why he censored this. She seemed nice with her videos about fashion and Skyrim at first, but in her recent video about the Gooner argument, she was just using the same grifter's rhetoric. Same screenshots, and her argument was kinda, I want diverse characters, but don't do any of that don't fit the ideal, please.
Public and
I just took a quick glance at her channel. I wouldn't call this person a grifter. One could make the argument that she's using her sexuality to her advantage. Quite a few of her
I love how he only would accuse somebody who disagrees with his takes of ever doing that. Meanwhile, you'll have fucking OnlyFans whores who are like, you know, Star Wars fucking. I'm gonna say it. They're grifters. They're just grifters and shills.
Yeah.
Quite a few of her thumbnails are in blouses that show her cleavage, which you don't have an issue with, but you can see how that would attract young men to the video. On that particular video,
I don't have a problem with it, but I'm going to mention it anyway while I'm
Exactly.
talking negatively about her.
On that particular video you're referring to, she could be an anti-woke person. That doesn't necessarily make her a grifter. I would say keep an eye on the situation. If that video does very well for her, and then she leans more into that, and then her next couple of videos are similar, then my eyebrows would raise. Oh, fuck!
Yeah, keep an eye on her, fucking spy on her, and then report her to us.
Keep an eye on
like
her
we're
cleavage.
the communist secret police or something.
So I can make content out of her.
Like, why mention the cleavage unless you have a problem with it? That literally had nothing to do with the rest of your comments. You're a fucking sexist, Birdman. That's all I have to say.
Yeah. Is he talking about Snarky J? I think. Sounds like it. I don't know, has Snarky J ever done Skyrim videos before?
I know she does video game stuff, because that's whenever I really started to like her, was whenever she was liking Final Fantasy 16, and I was like, my dream woman.
Yep. Anyway, the fact that modern liberals are using the word gwifta to label everyone that doesn't fit their views is quite annoying, honestly. So sick of it. Also, greetings, everyone. Greetings, Dennis. Raptor 900 says bird brain.
It doesn't count as simping if it's for her actual thoughts. Normally, I'm bullshitting when I tell the hot woman that, oh, you had really nice thoughts, but this time it's actually true, just because everybody fucking hates on Final Fantasy 16.
Bird brain wussed out of debating Adam and Sitch. So Birdman, you can't be out here dissing Drinker for not wanting to fucking welcome you on his show when you literally wussed out debating Adam and Sitch.
And I get just not wanting to like, I got fucking tired of debates after we talked about Andor with like 3 or 4 people. It's like,
I wonder who John's thinking of when he says that.
It's so fucking dull. Like, just go away or make a response video or whatever.
Yeah. Zuma, if you're watching this, I dare you to make a response video to both mine and John's opinions on Andor.
Spoiler alert, I won't watch it.
Anyways.
In private, refuse to call people grifters when they do not fit the definition I have given. So even if there are people that call others grifters for not liking
your definition is shit. You narrowed it down way too much.
Thank you. Literally.
Good.
Don't apply that shit to me because I have not done that. And
we can apply it to you because you broke that a lot of times.
Yes, literally.
My truncated definition of a media grifter, consider Wikipedia's page on the topic. A grifter is essentially a scammer.
Wikipedia isn't a reliable source,
he just took a pretty big leap. He's just like, oh, a grifter is basically a scammer. So now I'll give you the definition of a scam. It's like, whoa. We were talking about grifters here, buddy.
Yeah, what's Wikipedia's definition for a grift, not a scam?
An attempt to defraud someone after first gaining their trust. I proved, with zero room for interpretation, that the Critical Drinker withheld information from his audience in my very last Exposing the Grift video. He was told by his own friend how Supergirl's powers work at least a day before releasing a video shitting on the Supergirl.
John, did you see this video or this stream right here, or no?
Well, the one I'm sure that I saw whenever they responded to the Supergirl trailer. I don't remember every detail about it, though.
Supergirl trailer for apparently violating how her powers work.
Well, yeah, why does she need to take a spaceship to get places when she can just literally fly wherever she wants to go?
So, all right. So, if she is in a place that has a red sun, she probably will not have her power set, right? Yeah. So that's why her Kryptonian physiology, which would not prevent her from getting drunk in one place, might allow her to get drunk in a different place because that yellow sun isn't activating her cells.
That's tremendously helpful from a writing point of view, isn't it? Because then you could just have her be a normal person.
A few moments later.
Quirky, pseudo-retro science fiction gags? Don't worry, we've got you covered. Because clearly when you have the ability to fly and travel through space, a bus is the natural choice for getting around.
Anchor pretends Ryan didn't explain
Well,
it.
he probably just made and recorded that video before that stream and then released that video the day after the stream, Birdman. How about that?
Also, like, how far through space? Because, like, the red sun would only be in one solar system, and then you're going to go away from that, depending on how far you're traveling. So that would explain it if she's on, like, a very specific planet or something. But if it's like throughout the whole movie, then it's a little bit annoying and contrived.
And if that was the case, why would she not go to said galaxy if the red sun wasn't gonna appear yet?
She wants to go to red sun places because she wants to get drunk. That makes the movie make perfect sense.
Yeah, also his point is that, like, oh, Ryan explained to him how her powers work, and he's just ignoring him so that he can continue shitting on the movie. That's why he's a grifter. It's like, dude, I just said, it's like he could have made and recorded that video before the stream and then released it afterward. And it's like this, like what was it? I think, like, yesterday I recorded a video with Mom Cedar, but it's not dropping until tomorrow on Tuesday. So, like,
oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying, guys?
There.
Yeah.
Yes. Look, you shouldn't do that. Mom Cedar's a known grifter.
Yeah.
Also, it's funny to me that this clip he's showing right now is basically me every time he talks.
Yeah.
Oh, the guy in the middle?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. Every time he does that, I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Let me catch up with Chad. Jacob says, I wonder if he would call the fake nerd girl a grifter. Yeah, probably.
Probably.
I would just talk to you directly.
Agree with him or not?
I would just talk to you directly. I know you need views desperately, but I prefer actually speaking to the person about what they think. It's easier. We already spoke, you dipshit.
Why did he want me to join his side anyway?
Yeah.
Because clearly Anakin Backseater is evil.
Yeah.
Oh, that, okay.
Looks like the wheel chose Bird Brain this time, thank God. Ant's gotten a bit tiresome lately. Still waiting for him to release his Hero's Journey Ruined Movies take so I can debate him after. Oh boy.
I'm fucking sorry, what?
Yeah, apparently, yeah, Ant's going full Jesse Gender by hating the Hero's Journey now.
God,
anyway.
fucking damn it.
Supergirl is drunk in only one comic, and now these dumbasses think that's her whole personality.
Pretty
exactly.
much.
Based on Woman of Tomorrow, so Woman of Tomorrow.
And nobody likes that.
Yeah.
I won the Peabody Award.
Yeah.
That nobody gives a shit about except for other Hollywood elites.
Yeah.
Huh? He then went on to admit he'd never read a comic on Supergirl, blatantly admitting he has no true knowledge of the character from the source material.
Neither do you, apparently, because if you want to defend drunk Supergirl over there.
Yeah.
I just have to laugh. He's like, oh, he's deceiving his audience. See, he admitted to them he never read a comic of Supergirl. It's like, sounds like he's being perfectly honest with his audience, you fucking idiot. Like, that's one of the most honest things you can do is admit what you don't know rather than try to bullshit people.
John, don't you get it? Honesty is the lie of the grifters.
Yeah. Honesty is a sin. Anyway, what the hell is the Peabody Awards? Exactly, Jacob.
That's exactly right.
The superhero, the Superguard comic books?
No.
So no shit he doesn't know how her physiology works if he never read one of her comics.
Drinker, like, I'll give him credit for this, for whatever, like, in, you know, Mahler has some pretty bad takes on, like, the EU and stuff whenever he's, like, bad-mouthing Wedge Antilles' character and stuff. But in the same breath, at least he admits he doesn't fucking follow those. Normally, whenever Ryan is on the show with him and he's like, and he kind of is like, well, you know, I haven't read those. And Ryan will usually defend them if they're ever like really start shitting on them. He'll be like, well, you know, in those stories, there's a lot of interesting fleshing out of all these characters and everything. Like, not in a confrontational way, but he just kind of informs them.
Right.
Let's see.
Yeah, which is why I'm not making a response video, considering you made no point. John would be the only one to respond to, and he doesn't respond back, so it's pointless.
Is that really the only point, is to just get responses back and forth, to just fucking feed off of each other? Like, wouldn't you just do it so that you have the final word on the subject?
Yeah. The Supergirl movie looks like it's gonna suck based on the trailers, which is sad, because based on what I read, the comic they're adapting isn't that bad. One of the good Superman takes recently. Not Dennis, rule of thumb, every comic from Marvel and DC released after the 90s sucks.
I
personally like some of the things in New 52, but I kind of agree to that extent.
Well, at least you got your brain right. But anyways.
Drinker, and that every other video I've ever released on the guy was bullshit because of that hatred. That specific instance proved that he's a grifter by anyone's definition.
What?
He has the
What?
Is he speaking on a trailer without reading all the comics beforehand and being perfectly honest about what he knows and doesn't know? How is that grifting?
He had to correct information, but withheld it from his audience because he wanted to make the trailer movie look like it was made by incompetence. That's scripting by definition. No, it's because James Gunn is a fucking dumbass.
What he said does not even contradict what Ryan informed him on, first of all.
Exactly.
And then, yeah, there's the whole point Backseater made about, like, what if he just had recorded it and was fucking releasing it beforehand?
Yeah.
Fucking Christ.
Of his audience, and he defrauded them by intentionally leaving out crucial information that would ruin his criticism of that trailer.
You do that all the time, Birdman.
Yes.
Mauler,
What is this
it's not
projecting?
him
I don't know.
disliking something I like. It's him deceiving people and selling outrage for financial gain. You know, a grifter.
I think no.
Birdman, I hate
narrowed
to
it
tell you
down to
this, but people need to make money to live, bro.
And you make money by doing shit. So, and nobody says shit. So why are you complaining?
Yeah, you're pretty much just outraged at YouTube channels in order to make money. So that seems a lot more dishonest than him just not liking crap modern Hollywood movies.
You even wanted YouTube to ban him from the platform. So who's the
Yeah.
asshole here?
Yeah.
Yeah, clearly you don't like the court of public opinion when you lose.
Yeah.
It's like, no, we must eliminate all dissenting voices. It's the only way to not be censored.
Oh my god. Zuma says, why would a video be considered the final word?
Oh
Back
my
here,
God.
watch the video, call me a shill and move on. Nothing will be gained. Just prefer to talk on it personally.
We have talked about it.
Multiple times.
Like, at what point do you consider something talked out, dude? And why? I don't think we've ever discussed another Star Wars show in depth with you, have we?
No.
Like, you keep saying how we agree on other things, so you never want to talk about anything.
Yeah.
Except Andor. Andor is 2 seasons, 16 episodes, 8, whatever it is, out of like, however, that's got to be less than 10% of Disney Star Wars content, yet you're always focused on it.
Yeah.
Look,
it's just because Andor and Rogue One is literally the only thing Zuma cares about. I doubt he even cares about the OT or PT.
Look, guys, I can admit I like Rogue One, and Andor was kind of mediocre for me, like I said, for Andy Serkis, but I'm also a fan of the Revenge of the Sith, a lot of the prequels, and more of the sequels. But I'm not gonna, go constantly like, oh hey, talk to me about that everything. If Cedar doesn't agree with me, if John don't agree with me, I'm gonna be like, okay, that's cool. We can at least agree something sucks.
These idiots believe the Force is female like a Nike ad. Yes.
That was one time that they wore those shirts. Oh.
they ain't ever living. Kathleen Kennedy ain't ever living down that shirt.
The show started defending her.
Did Filoni wear that shirt?
Yeah, I think no.
That would be something that he would totally do. He'd be like, "I'm a male feminist. They're the fourth is female, like Ahsoka."
I'm wearing this for Ahsoka.
Yeah, I personally like some of them, although I do agree the amount of those that suck is crazy. I was shocked recently by the news that Rachel Ghoul apparently has a transgender grandson now.
What the fuck?
Oh, I saw that. Somebody was posting a picture of that character, and they're like, Raish is rolling in his grave.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
I think grifting has come to mean anyone who's more successful than me. It's like, oh, that guy's clearly a grifter.
Yep. You laugh now, but that describes you to a T.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ. You're reading too much into what I'm saying. It's a general point I'm making. I simply don't make response videos or drama videos. It's okay. We talked about Andor, which was fine.
Oh, okay, well, good. We're done.
Cool.
Then.
Go away, bro. We're done now, then. Go.
Peter, is there a way to silence him?
Yeah, there is, but I honestly want to keep him on silence because he's giving me fucking revenue. Anyway, these channels never mention the Filoni strong whammon speech. Exactly.
Stupid thing
Yeah, he did do that.
to say, Will. First of all, you just shit on your own audience. People that are less successful than me, but still try coming to my channel and calling me a grifter. I mean, the guy whose video we're currently watching literally calls me a woke grifter, so thanks for the ammunition to use against this fruitcake, Will. Appreciate it. And if you're wondering...
Does he super chatted him? I'm sorry that he answers all of his super chats. Like, you're acting like he's, like, doing this big thing for this guy. He's literally just answering his fucking super chat.
Also, you literally said, and I quote, "The only side I'm on is science, math, and all that shit," and you constantly go left leading every fucking time.
Mm-hmm.
This is the thumbnail he's using to attempt to make me look less attractive, which is what these types always do. I mean...
No, that's what you fucking do.
Yeah, sure.
Also, we seen the picture. You're ugly as fuck, boy. Just admit it.
Yeah, yeah, Birdman, I ain't gay, but if I was, you'd be a 2 out of 10.
I'm not a looker either, but for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
In Rachel Zegler thumbnails when these women are actually very beautiful.
Yeah, yeah.
Now you're defending
them.
Rachel don't even look good there. I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, Daisy Ridley looks fucking evil right there. Yeah. But also, it's like, would they look good? Yeah, no shit, because they're all dolled up in makeup and fancy dresses at these events. No shit, they're gonna look good in these photos. Like, you guys remember, like, when
looks like he wants to suck my soul.
Yeah, you guys remember that fucking picture of Zendaya that was running around, and it's like she looked all frumpy and shit, and everyone's like, how the hell does Zendaya look so ugly? Because she's not done up like these broads right here.
Oh, yeah,
That's
she's got her resting stank face on.
Yeah. Dennis says to Zuma, to be fair, Andor did have some interesting moments here and there, but I still think that people overrate it by calling it best modern Star Wars. Not to mention all the liberal takes in it.
Well, it might be best modern Star Wars if you're just going by Disney era, but that's not really saying much. That's basically being the tallest midget.
Yeah. That's like saying, hey, you passed because you spelt your name on the test right, at least.
That's like, oh my gosh, the freaking Terminator franchise is infamous for that one. It's always, it's the best since T2. And it's just like, well, there haven't been any freaking good ones since then.
Jacob says, show the Daisy ass photo, you simp. Yeah.
Was that AI?
I don't know.
Going around for a little bit, but
I don't know, but goddamn, that was a nice peach-shaped ass. Where you go? All right,
you went to go get that ass picture.
Yeah. Anyways, that ass.
He's based this thumbnail on this image of me.
Okay, why is he complaining? The picture is exactly yours.
It's pretty close. Your nose is pretty fucking huge, dude.
He looks like Booger Man
and your
from that old video game.
Bro.
So you can he can dish it out, but he can't take it when somebody else does it to him.
Ooh,
can't grow a goatee.
Can't grow a goatee.
Share cocaine because you're just gonna take it all in with that big old honker.
Yeah. Oh man, who do you think would snort more? If we were to have like a cocaine sniffing competition, who would sniff more? Fucking Birdbrain here or Joshy Boy?
Ooh.
Oh, fuck up.
Well, it depends how much time. I feel like Joshy Boy would win on time. He would just keep going. He's just, he's got the energy. Birdman has the intake.
Yeah.
Probably not, I guess.
He trying to do the Michael B. Jordan mustache. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, him and his weak ass facial hair. That's why Haley Steinfeld married Josh Allen instead. She's like, I need a good white man who can grow a beard. He's like, come on, we already had sex in the movie. She's like, yeah, I got paid for that.
Is Josh from California? Because I know Birdman's from there. I don't know, Jacob.
I apologize. That is not how Michael B. Jordan sounds. Here's probably how he said it to her. He's like, hey, yo, come on, Haley. You know, we, come on, auntie. That's like all he ever fucking says in every role. He just fucking does his little cocky sniff and his little head bob.
Yeah. Meanwhile, in Backseatville, we sound like this.
Yo, homeboy! Welcome to the hood, brother!
Anyway.
Oh my god, I can't believe he just played that fucking wrestler's clip.
Doesn't he know that Hulk Hogan is a fucking racist? Anyway.
Of my features from this racist, obsessed
It's
little
barely
bitch.
an exaggeration. He basically added wrinkles, you idiot.
Yeah, like what the hell?
Nothing else has even changed.
How is this racist? Because he didn't make you black? I mean, your lips ain't pink. You're fucking like, I don't know, like you honestly is just like you. It's like, this is like an image you'd find in a fucking coloring book, to be honest.
I can see why he chose the Blanca picture now.
Yeah.
Who's too afraid to appear on camera, probably because he looks exactly what you think he looks like. Anyway, this is, again, a criticism that doesn't...
Nice job, really. No, great. No, great. No, great fucking job. Nice job. What else are you going to say? That he looks... That's what you're going to say, because that guy looks more like organized chaos than the other guy.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Apply to me.
You know, if we have time left in the video, I got like this really old-ass organized chaos video that I watched on the channel. I've been meaning to remake, to re-react to on the channel. But anyways, we'll get to that when we get to that.
I have videos on people much smaller than me, like Ranting for Vengeance, Jester Bell, Atreus, Smudboy, and Shohei Kondo.
Atreus!
We're gonna get to in just a bit.
The only reason... and all those guys don't give a fuck about you. And the only reason you attacked Smudboy is because he talks about you. And then when one of their friends was talking, you said, if you have an accent, you need to shut the fuck up. So what the fuck are you complaining about?
Yeah.
You can combine all those people I just named, and I'd still have nearly 100,000 more subscribers than them.
Oh,
they are objectively
they don't
less
fucking care, Birdman.
Yeah.
They don't fucking care.
Successful than me, and yet I've criticized all of them in this series.
So everybody has to follow your rules?
Mm-hmm.
Grifter does not mean people that are more successful than me. Grifter means grifter.
You sure use it against people who are more successful than you, though.
No, I think it's even
literally those who don't share a same opinion than you.
See, I made these videos so that I could attack this criticism. Haha.
Yeah.
I made these random videos on people less popular than me just so I could do this.
It was I, Kono Birdman,
Anybody who doesn't agree with you, I don't even think it's more successful. I think it's just
you just managed to prove it doesn't have
a
any
different stance.
Yeah, every definition you can imagine, it's all there for you.
No, Mauler, this just proves that you all have no concept of what that word means. Usually when people call someone a grifter,
Mahler calls out that people are using it all different ways, and he just goes, "Oh, you have just proven that you don't know our power. Why don't you agree with the 36 different definitions you wrote of it, Mahler? You should just listen to mine, because I am Birdman."
You change the definition every fucking chance you get, you fucking dumbass.
He just continually narrows the definition so that it can be only what he's talked about. He's like,
Birdman, Out of all the definitions of grifter, you would fit all of them.
Yeah.
God.
No, only a media rage grifter is the only ones that I talk about. I made sure to narrow it down so that I would be the only true voice.
I am going to keep moving the goalpost until I'm always correct.
They are almost always referring to the same pool of people, like Nerdrotic, Tyrone Magnus, Smash JT, Yellow Flash, and the Quartering. All of those
You're always
people share
referring to those ones.
Right?
See, Grizzly calls them shills. I think a lot of people that you call shills are absolutely grifters as well.
Right.
common characteristics. They're all anti-woke content creators that lie and manipulate to stoke
Because
outrage.
you define them as that.
Yes.
All the anti-woke grifters are anti-woke. I can't believe it. All the rage grifters say they don't like things sometimes, maybe half the time. Fuck.
But Birdman, didn't you say, and I quote, black people actually like hip-hop? Well, real black people are not the trash can as you know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Isn't Eric July literally in a hip-hop metal band? Like, what the fuck?
I'm so sorry that caught you off guard.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Jacob, I bet you Birdman has a Gavin Newsom 2028 shirt.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Oh, no.
He's like, yes, master, please. White man, save us.
If Birdman was like a wrestling fan, he'd 100% be a fan of the Nation of Domination. You guys know what I'm talking about, right?
I don't know that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
A little bit.
Hang on. Let me find a clip of them real quick here. Oh wait, hang on. Wait. Okay, guys, help me remember the timestamp 1413.
Star Wars 1413. I know it's 1313, but it's very close.
Where's an intro?
I don't want Birdman clipping out that part before I pointed it out. He'll be like, this guy says he knows video games. He doesn't even know the name of the Star Wars game that got canceled by
Yeah.
Careful, Josh. He might sue you.
I don't care. He can come after us.
Domination! Domination!
So their whole gimmick is that they're basically black supremacists.
Was The Rock in there?
Yeah. This is where Rocky Maivia became The Rock. Yeah.
Moen or something?
Oh.
I mean, that still works.
I know it still counts, but it's just not like it's not like the same.
I mean, fucking
area.
Owen Hart was a member of these guys, and he's white as they come. Anyways.
Yeah, he definitely would be a fan of that.
Anyways, keep going.
So even if a person couldn't articulate exactly what a grifter is definitionally, they definitely know what they look like and how they behave. Look at a yellow flash.
Stereotyping what they look like.
Shitty example, you dumb fuck.
Birdman, you just have stereotypes about what a grifter is because of what you want to shoehorn them into. It's anybody who's right wing, they're more likely to be a grifter because they couldn't possibly honestly have those beliefs. And then anybody who fucking doesn't like woke shit, they're just an anti-woke grifter because nobody could just genuinely point out the flaws with your fucking ideas.
Oh, look, he's gonna bring Predator Badlands again.
Oh, boy.
Like, just today, I'm listening to fucking go after this Star Trek actor who was like, woke is at the heart of Star Trek. And he pointed out the very clear difference between the, left and right politics that are presented in Star Trek over many decades, naming very specific examples, and how it's like completely different from the politics of today and why it was successful back then and now it's not. And how like dumbed down it's basically been to follow the woke ideology because that's like a completely different thing to progressive. And yet he would just see him, he'd be like, oh, as fucking grifter, he's just anti-woke. It's like he's clearly honest, he clearly has a deep knowledge because he's naming like 30-year-old examples of very specific episodes and actions.
Right. Anyways, let's keep going.
Compare this to a Ryan Kinnell thumbnail. Compare that to a Geeks and Gamers thumbnail. Compare that to a Nerdrotic thumbnail. Do you see the pattern?
Yeah, they like that photo. What's wrong with it?
Yeah, what the hell? It's just Rachel Zegler, man. What, you don't like Rachel Zegler?
There's
You
also
racist and sexist?
There's a lot that are gonna have Sydney Sweeney in one of her fucking 3 dresses that they always show where she's showing a bunch of cleavage. It's like those are just popular thumbnail photos.
Yeah. He hates Eric July because he doesn't loot targets. Yeah.
They were really just joking about this on Open Bar the other day about like their most popular thumbnail things. They were like, oh yeah, Sweeney over the last year and a half, but also like that lady that was screaming after Trump got inaugurated the first time, the lady with the glasses in the street who was like, yeah, they're like, they always put her in there. And then they're like, oh yeah, you know, there's just really good thumbnails, especially when you're making like a video or you know, a video every other day or every day. Like you're just gonna kind of copy paste sometimes.
Yeah. Also, while we're saying all this, Zaffer is typing out in our Discord. At this point, illegal Mexicans in Minnesota are better than the legal Somalians in their learning centers in Minnesota.
Leering centers.
Leering centers, yeah. And Solar asks, Somalians are that bad? And Zaffer's like, yes.
You know what? I'm not racist. I'll go ahead and say deport Brian Kraserstein or whatever his name is. But, you know, prioritize him over any Somalians.
I was joking.
Then,
yeah, risotto's on the menu tonight. Anyways, John, what were you saying?
Oh, just that there's a few like leftist influencers I would happily deport before any Somalians. Fucking Harry System for one.
Yeah. Rachel looks like she just busted a nut. Yeah.
You think people are calling these
He's like, dreamy. Anyway.
people grifters because they don't know what grifting means?
I'm ready for my close-up.
So
yeah.
That's the end of the clip from the live stream, and the loser that's making this
That was
video is
hardly
going
even
to
the
now-
clip. I love how he'll like there's so much more honest and play things in such more like fullness than Birdman takes like a 5-second clip and then a 5-second clip of the video and he's like, see, he lied to his audience.
I'm right, they're wrong.
Inject a clip from me. Let's take a listen.
Oh boy.
Means something new to every person.
According to this person and people like him, I am responsible for people labeling content creators grifters.
Okay, so the word grifters lost all meaning. I blame people like Birdman for that. While there are many good criticisms of anti-woke individuals in his videos, in half of the cases he does not prove that they are grifters. People with stupid arguments? Yes. Ideological hypocrites? Yes. Grifters? In most cases, no. But at this point, ironically enough, grifter is the same as woke as a thing. That simply means someone thinking is woke I don't like.
Yes.
Because they don't like something we like. I am really tired of this
Oh shit, he's in beast mode now.
Oh boy.
Maybe you're tired of it because it's so true that a lot of separate people point it out and agree with those who do point it out.
Yeah, but don't worry, guys. He's masking up so he don't fucking hurt us. I'm sorry, but Birdman, isn't one of Blanca's like fucking moves that he literally jumps on you and like bites you over and over?
That's a racial stereotype because Blanca is clearly supposed to represent a black man.
Yeah, even though he's from Brazil, but yeah, he's supposed to be a black man. Anyway.
Brazilians are black. They're near the equator.
Yeah. Of my position, as I've literally never criticized anyone for not liking something that I like. This is true. My videos in the Exposing the Grift series are not based on whether I liked the media property we are discussing. I get involved when I can show people are lying or manipulating, like how in the Critical Drinker's Predator review, he said that Yautja Prime and Gina look exactly alike when they do not.
No, he said that they were generic.
Yeah, they look generic. Like, look, that's just generic rock planet, and that's generic forest planet right there.
And he argued that it was the desert part of Yautja Prime, but it doesn't really matter when the desert looks plain as fuck.
Yeah.
I also love how he'll take like an offhand comment during a video. It's just like a little dig, and he'll be like, aha, he presents this factual information, and now I'm going to disprove it. It's like you put way more thought into this than he did. Like thought about it for probably 2 seconds because he's like, oh, these planets look sort of similar or like generic, and it's just like he's like, oh, I must scientifically prove this false. How dare you insult the genericness of these planets?
The movie kicks off on the Predator homeworld, which, funnily enough,
it's an obvious attempt to make the film look worse than it is. The exact tactic he tried with Supergirl.
Looks almost exactly like the other planet where the bulk of this film takes place.
Girls based on the trailer.
Yeah.
That's off for the imaginative environmental design, chaps. Anyway, for that reason, I'm gonna call it generic alien planet number 1, because that's all it is.
So you see, the criticism is not based on a subjective value judgment, but exposing the grifting being done by those like the critical
There was no fucking grifting there. He just said he thought the planet looked generic as fuck.
That's subjective. Like, you can think it's not generic, but like that is actually like a subjective thing. Like,
yeah.
Now, how does low IQ cinema take this?
Very interesting. Go on, I'm listening.
Black people kinda like hip-hop. Well, real black people.
Oh yeah, there's a
trash
clip.
pandas that you know.
Your words, Birdman. Your words.
Yeah.
So silly. He's so silly.
Do you see what I mean about the dishonest framing of my work by these people?
There was no dishonesty.
Yeah, you look.
about
Yeah,
it.
you sounded fucking ridiculous doing that. You sound like you're perpetuating that, like fucking like, hey, anyone who doesn't listen to hip hop is like Uncle Tom. Yeah, like Jacob just said, he's doing the Joe Biden. If you don't vote for me, you ain't black. If you don't listen to hip hop, you ain't black.
that clip was as long as the ones that you've used for other people. So if you're
Yeah.
like, oh, it's dishonest framing, you just clipped it out. You're like literally just being a hypocrite at that point.
Yeah.
It was taken out of its context by this moron.
Oh, it's not
Oh,
taken out
was
of
it?
context when I do it.
For various purposes, this time to show me apparently criticizing someone for disliking something I like. Before I show the full context of that clip, even in this out of context moment, this is not criticizing someone for disliking something I like.
Yes,
I mean, there
fucking
is,
is, you fucking idiot.
Called him not a real black person just because they don't like a music genre that you like.
You racist fuck.
Yeah.
is no actual criticism here, just an offhand joke I made about house Negroes and their attempt to
you
Oh,
my
you said
God.
the N-word now. You said the N-word, you fuck.
when Drinker like says that a planet looks generic, that's not offhand. That's clearly a very serious criticism. 'Cause
Yeah.
he said it for 30 seconds. When I say that black people have to all like hip hop, that's clearly an offhand joke.
Yeah, and anyone who doesn't is a house Negro, guys.
Look, this is coming from the man who's talking the King's English.
Yeah, if you eat grilled chicken instead of fried chicken, you ain't black, son. Seriously though, fried chicken is fucking delicious. I had like KFC like 2 nights in a row last time. It was fucking delicious. Anyway.
Even fast
themselves
food
from
fried chicken is good.
Nice.
black culture to appease white people, which is pretty funny in Atreus's case because he can barely read.
Oh, so, I'm sorry. You weren't saying that all the black
fucker.
people are bad if they don't like hip hop. You're just saying that they're clearly just trying to appease white culture if they don't like hip hop. Oh my god, you're like the guy in Green Book before he learns the lesson to not let stereotypes define him. 'Cause that was like a whole storyline in that is he didn't want to ever eat the fried chicken because he thought it was like a racial stereotype, and the white guy's chowing down on it. He's like, "You never had fried chicken? Like, this is amazing." And he finally gets to eat it. And people like Birdman and all these fucking left-wing critics were like freaking out at that scene. They're like, "He wants the black guy to eat fried chicken. We're fucking racist." It's like, guys, you're missing the whole damn point of the scene. Don't let if you're just doing the opposite of what all the people that you hate or want you to do, you're still letting them control your life. Like when Trump says not to eat shit and all the liberals start doing it. It's like you're letting him control you.
He'll just do it.
A different way.
This is like when the governor of New York said black children do not know how to use computers.
Oh yeah.
Fuck me,
Did you guys see the fucking response video to that? Some black content creator was doing like a side by side. He's showing what she's saying, and then and he's filming himself like messing around with the computer, and he's fucking in a monkey stance, and he's like touching the computer like he's a fucking. And then he opens it, and then he like jumps away from it and like throws it. He's acting like a fucking animal. Basically doing her stereotyping.
Oh my god, you should see Nerdrotic's response. Oh my god.
A person's attractiveness, cultural, cognitive,
He took a second to read. Why do you mean he can't read?
He's clearly reading it. It's just taking him a little bit. Maybe he's developmentally challenged, Birdman. What the fuck? You ableist?
Evolutionary and overgeneralization explanations have been offered to explain why we find certain people attractive, whereas the evolutionary explanation predicts that the impressions associated with the halo effect will be accurate. But
what I am talking about here is respectability politics, which is something
you need to learn some respectability.
Respectability. John looks so done.
What is the point of any of this? But okay.
To make his bullshit even more accurate.
Members of marginalized communities engage in to curry favor with the majority community. This is particularly rampant in the black community, of which I happen to be a member. Something the loser that created this video
and
seems
nobody,
not taken.
and most of the people in that community, like myself, don't fucking claim you to be ours. Trust me.
Yeah. You need to learn respect after making fun of a person stuttering.
Right?
Bruh.
To account, which is strange because this is the idiot that thinks it's racist for a black man to refer to another black man as a house nigga, which he tried in this terrible ass video.
Because it is, and you said there's
literally
no such thing
just
as race,
said it,
there's
bro.
only the human race, and you said that, you fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah, this Fruit Loop has a lot of videos on me, while simultaneously calling me obsessed with the critical drinker. You can't make this stuff up.
Hypocrisy.
Mind you, this person is not black and has no concept of our culture.
Of course, he did that thing with the utensil, just change his fucking profile picture to make him look dumb that he is.
Yeah.
Or why we say certain things, so he's just throwing anything at the wall to see if it sticks.
You fucking idiot. I like how John looks so done.
John looks so done. Shit.
Context for this clip was the trailer for the show
Actually,
Ironheart.
I was trying to find that clip of Hokel talking about the black guy. I am still listening, but he's basically not saying anything interesting at this point.
Yeah.
And how the actual racist Nerdrotic tried to claim so-called woke white people put hip-hop in the trailer to appease black people. Here's the entire clip.
Oh, and just in case you didn't notice, it has hip-hop music in it because this is a show about black people. And you know that
this reminds me of from Shadows.
Yeah.
Boardroom full of woke white people with non-binary kids who don't live anywhere near black people.
What part of this show is being executive produced by Ryan Coogler are you not getting, you human pack of baloney? You know?
Just because he's directed by a black man doesn't mean it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Had people crip walking in a period piece set in 1930s Mississippi. And newsflash, black people kinda like hip-hop. Well, real black people and not the trash pandas that you know. What I'm saying
fucking said that, you asshole. There was even without context, everybody understood what you said.
Yes.
This is a show made by black people, starring a black character invented by black people, and executive produced by a
those
black person.
people didn't like the show, Birdman.
Yeah, what Gary's making fun of is that it's an obvious pandering attempt. That's what he's making fun of, you idiot.
He's fucking stupid, I swear to God.
Ryan Coogler is only an executive producer, which doesn't make a lot except you get a paid check. Yeah. Fucking hell, Jacob, learn grammar, please. Fuck. Anyway.
Wow, look at that.
Hang on, John just uploaded a clip here.
I found it. The fucking video I was talking about. Oh, this guy's hilarious.
Here we go.
I guess it was a TikTok originally.
Black kids growing up in the Bronx who don't even know what the word computer is. They don't know. They don't know these things. And I want the world open up to all of them, because when you have their diverse voices innovating solutions through technology, then you're really addressing society's broader challenges. Young black kids growing up in
wait a minute, what Birdman just did? Yeah, Jacob, because you seriously need to learn how to type shit out before you send it. You put expect instead of accept and paid check instead of paycheck.
Yeah, just gotta slow down a second. I think, you know, a lot of times there's a delay in the YouTube chat, so you're trying to get things out before they move on to the next subject.
Yes,
so.
Jacob, slow down and fucking check yourself before you wreck yourself. Anyway.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and
This is textbook concern trolling. He's well known for this fake shit. My demands for Disney: stop covering up the face of black people on movie posters for China. Stop shrinking black people on movie posters for China. Stop thanking provinces that run concentration camps. Stop supporting teaching toddlers sex ed. Stop grooming kids. Vault Marvel and Star Wars for 10 years. Release John Carter of Mars on 4K. Yeah, it's calling Disney out. This is stuff Disney actually done at one point, you idiot.
assume all the black people involved with this project were okay.
He makes fun of
with
Disney for that. So I guarantee you, Gary doesn't actually give a shit about that sort of stuff. Like, he doesn't think they're actually like doing that. But it's funny because it's Disney who virtue signals so hard, and then they do stuff that, like, if they were held to their own standards that they insult other people for, then they would just be the racists. So he's making fun of their fucking standards and what they value.
Right, anyway.
Pop in the trailer, my nigga. So, as you can see, not only did this scrub quote mine me while I was explaining what I was talking about, he's cut out the entire context of that clip to make it seem like I'm criticizing people for not liking hip-hop, and am therefore lying when I say I don't criticize people for not liking something that I like. These are Birdman haters. They cannot refute my arguments, so they resort to cheap bullshit like this. I even got
anything that refutes me is bullshit.
Yeah, somehow, some way.
Sir is going to claim I hate trans men too, so that should be entertaining as well. Speaking of entertaining, let's have a look at some.
Damn, Birdman, you transphobe.
You're supposed to hate trans women. They're the ones.
It's also the automatic spelling that's me typing not right. Well, then turn it off, Jacob, and type it out normally. Anyways.
Hey, Birdman, I'll say this. Anybody who's pretending to be a man, I think I'm more inclined to think they're actually being honest about themselves, about their like feelings about themselves, than anybody who's pretending to be a woman, because those people are normally just perverts.
Yeah.
This video, shall we? Black RX Writer says, Birdman said the Japanese embracing hip-hop is cultural appropriation. He also said K-pop is hip-hop and doesn't have a problem with it. This is the chud who says he understands Japanese culture because he visited Japan. So, this comment is based on a misunderstanding and an outright lie, both of which are from my video on Shohei Kondo. First of all, I am not one of those people that thinks cultural appropriation is a bad thing. I am all for the sharing and appreciation of other cultures, and I have been pretty transparent about that. I know not everyone agrees with me.
I went to Japan
once, so
therefore that makes me an expert.
Yeah, somehow.
Yes, there are lines that shouldn't be crossed, like blackface, depending on the context, but in general...
Oh, depending on the context.
What does it do when Jimmy Kimmel does it?
Yeah.
Well, I am all for appreciating other cultures. Again, something I am transparent about. So, the misunderstanding is that I apparently think Japanese people, or any people, being into hip-hop is a problem. And this stems from the fact that the term cultural appropriation has a negative connotation. For context, this was from the part of my video where I showed a conversation I was having with one of my real-life friends on Facebook who was upset at Kim Kardashian for apparently appropriating Japanese culture. As I said in that video, this woman could pass for a light-skinned black woman because she wears an afro, uses makeup to appear more like a black person, wears clothes typically associated with hip-hop culture, and is married to a black man.
Why is hip-hop culture and therefore they look black?
Race?
Ever hear of Eminem?
Yeah.
He looked black because he wore like loose hoods and shit.
Of her hypocrisy, not suggesting that her appreciating black culture was a bad thing. The part I took issue with was the blackface and dressing up as Mexican gangsters to represent Mexican people, something Japanese people don't realize is insensitive and racist. So
they don't realize that I must educate them.
Standing.
I bet he's one of those dudes who's like, oh, the Japanese don't understand that this is an inappropriate joke for American audiences. We should localize it.
Yep.
Is that I claim to understand Japanese culture because I visited Japan. First of all, I studied the Japanese language in college. That's literally how I met my best friend. We were both in Japanese 1 and 2 until he decided to join the Navy. In studying for my undergrad, I was required to take Japanese history.
I bet you he only took that Japanese class so he could bang this Asian bitch right here. Hang on.
And most people who saw that clip of him going to Japan said that he only went to the blackest part of the place to get a bar.
Yeah, cause damn, woman.
He's just trying to get in her pants. He's been trying ever since college. Poor Birdman.
Yep.
Shut out.
You know that one person being offended doesn't mean everyone is offended. Exactly.
For my undergrad, I was required to take Japanese history and art classes, and this is why I am well versed in the culture. I got a well-rounded education in college, more than a decade before I ever stepped foot in Japan. So you're probably wondering, well, what the hell is Black RX Writer talking about? Well, he's talking about this clip from that video.
So I want to make it clear statement about the biggest point about this topic. We are protesting marketing DEI's historical distortion stemming from their disregard for Asians and their arrogance and discriminatory responses to protest from Japan. Instead of diversity, equality, what was it? Illusion.
As you can see, this person has been consuming grifter content and has sunk into parrots.
Talking to
Poor Japanese. He thinks Japanese people are stupid and fall for grifter content.
Exactly, that's what I was gonna say. Fucking racist.
They need the almighty Birdman who understands the grifter content and can educate them on what to believe and who to follow.
With my Blanca PFP.
Yeah. And though the left hate Japan, and I, oh my god, fucking Jacob, learn to type.
And I thought the left hate Japan because they believe in traditional values.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was referencing with like Japan will make fucking fan service scenes or like pervy jokes like Master Roshi or whatever. You know, a panty shot that makes someone nosebleed or whatnot. Or they'll make some comment about like women being hysterical or something. They'll have, you know, some old guy make that comment in a show, and you know, it'll be localized to like just completely sand off or edge out that joke, or just be like something like, oh, stupid men or something like that. And then you'll confront the localizers about it because they're on social media and shit trying to defend their profession because they're all going to get replaced by AI. And they're like, oh, you don't understand. We're creatives, too. We have to make sure that it matches American cultural values, a.k.a. their precise cultural values that they've decided should apply to all of America. And so, like, people like Birdman are just like, oh, we need to change all the Japanese shit to fit my ideas, and then I can say that anime is left-wing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Context, and he's clearly misusing the acronym in the same way the acronym is misused by Trump and his insane supporters. These people have, for the longest time, said that if you want
not
to include black people in stories, make your own movie or game or whatever. Now that these people have done exactly that,
No, they
call
didn't.
it DEI.
No, they didn't. They followed the book of someone who wrote a fan fiction, and they thought it was historically accurate, so they did it. Fuck you.
Yeah, and also, like, that's not making your own if you're making whatever it is, the 14th fucking Assassin's Creed game, and throwing a black person in it. It's like, first of all, they've already had an African protagonist that nobody had a problem with in the Egyptian one.
It's also like what we said with the Ant video with Ant when he was like, it's like, oh well, we did make our own new gay Superman. It's John Kent. It's like that's not really making your own original character. Again, it's like you're co-opting a character who the guy who made John Kent gay is not the same guy who wrote him. So there's that.
Created him,
John Kent was created by I think Dan Jurgens, but the guy who made that was Tom Taylor. But anyway, so there's that, and not only that, but he's not really original because he's still really reliant on the Superman branding. You guys know what I'm saying, right?
And you said you were like you respect Japanese culture, so why are you not offended by that? Is the question.
Because I respect what I want Japanese culture to be, not what it is.
The funny thing is, when he was playing the game, he was like seeing all the things he did. He was like, "Oh, okay, so they did this. See, they did not ruin anything." And I'm like, "They clearly did."
Yeah. Anyways.
Excuse me, this game isn't Japanese. It's made by a Canadian development team. There is no forced diversity or whatever silly euphemisms you want to use.
They literally decided to make Yasuke, someone who with little importance of history, is supposed to be important.
And then tried to argue that he was real. Like I've said this before, we've discussed this game. Every other fucking Assassin's Creed, you accept the silly historical inaccuracies, but it's because they so fervently argue that this is historically accurate. That ends up being the problem.
Yeah.
They wanted to tell. You are telling people how to make their own art simply because it's set in a place where you're from.
Oh, they're free to make it like that. They're just gonna get shit for it. And yeah, you guys going to Akira Toriyama fucking racist even on the day that he died. You fucking assholes.
The kind of game you want to play. I've been to Japan many, many times.
What was even the purpose of showing that? What?
Because he wants to seem respectable black man.
Yeah, like that dude's fucking more intelligent than the head of the Red Ribbon Army.
And family there. Would you call it DEI if a game developer wanted to make a game about me, the Birdman, and tell a story about me in Japan?
You are literally a tourist. Of course,
Yeah.
it would be fucking stupid to make a game about you. I mean, I know that you're like figuratively a tourist and that you comment on anime and games. You don't know shit about them.
Yeah, dude. Good for your family to be in Japan and blah blah blah. But here's the thing: the subject is about what we're talking about now, not your bullshit. That doesn't mean anything, Birdman. Exactly.
Why are you doing the same to Yasuke, another black person that was definitely in Japan?
He was definitely in Japan.
He was
not
that fucktard.
Yeah. And I'll say it again, in Assassin's Creed, like John kind of touched on earlier, Assassin's Creed does have an in-story reason to be like, hey, this is why we're giving Yasuke such a level of importance in the narrative. Because, again, the narrative basically Assassin's Creed excuse, like, having all the inaccuracies is because the history that we know was heavily altered and rewritten, like the Templars in the modern day. So, and everything we're seeing through the Animus is how it actually happened. But yeah, like John said, they fervently argue that no, this is indeed how Yasuke's story went down in reality.
Like, it's not a big deal, guys. Like, Da Vinci didn't really... I know he had blueprints for a lot of things, but he wasn't really making submarines, flying machines, and guns.
Yeah.
And, like, giving them to assassins. Like, we accept all that as fiction, but for some reason, Yasuke being a samurai, that cannot be fiction.
Guys, it's okay. Guys, it's okay. Even though we made a DLC where George Washington became a fucking tyrant.
Yeah.
Reviewer, the Black RX writer and other idiots spreading this lie heard me say that and somehow flipped that into me saying I know Japanese culture because I visited there. Notice
That's
how I never
precisely what you sound and said.
You literally just went over that. Yes, that is what you're doing.
And that what I actually said was that Ubisoft wanted to tell a story about the life of a black man in Japan, and that a similar story could be told about me without it being DEI, which is what Shohei claimed a story about a black man in
You were a samurai in hundreds of years ago.
You fought a titan.
See the disconnect? We were talking about telling the life stories of real black people who existed in Japan at some point, myself and Yasuke.
Yes,
yet
Yasuke
they twisted
existed, but his role, he was not that important, you idiot.
You know that meme that's been going around about, like, you know, the leftist discourse is them pretending not to understand something and it makes discourse impossible.
Yeah.
It's this little, like, screenshot of a tweet that's used a lot to respond to left people. And this is, like, literally what Birdman is doing. He's arguing against a nothing right now. Like, nobody's saying that Yasuke didn't exist. They're saying that they just need to accept it as fiction as far as what they're portraying in the game. And he's just like, oh, he definitely existed. Why can't you just accept that they made a game about him? Oh.
That's a nice argument, Birdman, but how about you back it up with a source?
And into me claiming I understood Japanese culture simply because I visited the country. Birdman haters. Anyway, that's going to
Yeah,
bring
they
this
sound
video.
pretty substantiated, even with your response.
Yeah, we can.
Yep.
You can call them idiots, but the reality is you're the bigger idiot who can't see it.
Here's why they're an idiot. Shows a bunch of stuff of them being right, and so that's why you can't listen to them.
Most people
Yep.
don't. Most people don't really hate you. They're calling out on your bullshit, but your ego is so fragile you don't hear it.
Ooh, yeah.
To a close.
Not very
For the
smart.
record, I don't expect anyone I criticize in this series to respond to me, nor do I need them to, like these morons suggest. I mean, aren't I the guy just making videos for the views? That would mean I'm already getting those views without these people responding to me, you fucking
you can always
idiots.
get more if they
They're
respond.
not responding to you. They're responding who they agree with, and you are just like, oh my god, I can't believe they have the audacity to say I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Fucking dumbass.
But alas, these people's IQs are colors, not numbers, so thinking for them is like trying to run Microsoft Excel on a lava
An
lamp.
insult. That just shows that your scale isn't very good.
Your IQ is the room temperature of Alaska.
Yeah, that was pretty typical for him.
Typical
It's like
Birdman.
Oh, what the fuck do they call them? It's something on Reddit where it's like mid. Oh god, I forget. Mid-intellectuals or something. It's basically like people that are of like average or less intelligence, but type out like super long paragraphs explaining how right they are.
Ego?
Yeah. Also, hang on, guys. So I recently made another wrestling short with AI, and it's Tyranno versus Razor X. So fucking Razor X responded, "I'll take my smaller size as a compliment because I am reminded of David and Goliath. At least with Tyranno Tantrum's bigger size, he'll fall harder and it represents his ginormous ego. I'll just leave this clip from Primal illustrate my point." So he posts the fucking hyperlink in the YouTube comments. Like, that's not how linking works on YouTube.
Okay.
Bro, hang on. Bro, you do realize you lost in the short, right? Because he did lose in the short. Look at this.
Big swing from Toronto. Razor X does it. He's out of there. Look at this straight. Hoist him high. Spinning. Down he goes with a thunderous slam.
Yeah, look, Razor X fucking lost in that clip, right? Oh, fucking ridiculous, Razor X. My god. Anyways, let me see if I can get that Organized Chaos video up here. Hang on. Where is it?
These poor guys, they just pass around the same like 100,000 people or so. And
Yeah.
just like circle jerk each other. It's very sad.
Alright, let's see here. They live. Alright, guys, I'm gonna be right back. Oh, fuck, we lost again. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go get something to drink real quick.
Just groove out to the music. Oh yeah.
Ah, finally, Backseater has left. Now I can take over as the Birdman. What he doesn't understand is that he's a disingenuous evil grifter, and I am the one true source.
Oh, shit. Hang on. Alright, let's go back. Alright, guys, here we go. Alright, guys, you ready for this shit? Alright, here we go.
I can spare a few minutes and then play Final Fantasy 16.
Alright. I'm gonna go play 10 after this. Anyways.
What do these things want, and why are they here? You still don't get it, do you, boy? They have recruited the rich and the powerful. They're running the whole show. Wake up! They're all about you. Blinded us to the truth. I don't know what they are or where they came from, but we got.
Oh, rest in peace, Roddy.
Roddy, right here. Into a trance.
I came here to fight! I don't know what you came here to do!
You're sending some kind of secrets on TV sets.
I've got one that can see.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick.
No, Roddy, it's
stole that from Duke.
Oh god.
It's kick ass and chew bubble gum, Roddy. You messed up the line. I will say, if you guys have ever seen any old episodes of Piper's Pit, a lot of shit that happened on it would not fly today.
Bob, how dare you use this for your intro?
What?
Bob, how dare you use this for your intro?
Yeah.
They Live is a 1988 movie directed by John Carpenter and written by Ray Nelson and John Carpenter. It stars Rowdy Piper as
Rowdy Piper.
Homeless transient.
No, it's Bob. It's Rowdy Piper, not Rowdy Piper. You fucking idiot.
Just looking for work. For the record, I don't think his name is ever mentioned, but he is credited as Nada, so for simplicity's sake, I'll just roll with that.
If you guys have ever seen this movie, Roddy Piper is actually like really good as an actor in it. Anyways.
We see him out and looking for work when he walks by a street preacher, talking about the corporate overlords who secretly control us.
I forgot to mention, so the title of this video is They Made It Political When They Live Predicted MAGA. So Bob here is going to argue that They Live predicted the whole MAGA movement, basically, which I'm sure we can agree, no it didn't.
They said the same thing. Most people said the same thing about V for Vendetta, and I'm like, no, it fucking doesn't.
Yeah. Thoughts, John?
Well, they just do that with every fucking evil group in any movie. They're just like, oh, that one's MAGA, this one's MAGA. You know.
If anything, the reality we live in is the one of Demolition Man.
Yeah.
Outside the limit of our sight are our owners.
And to become aware, all we need to do is wake up. We also see him watching TV through a nearby window, where we see a woman just being incredibly vain.
People watch.
Y'all so vain.
Melissa asks, was this idiot even alive in 88, lol? I don't know, Melissa. He's old, so I presume, yeah.
It has recorded in
film. Love me. And I never grow old.
Frank and Nada have a conversation about the state of America. Frank is pretty
Is it Nada or Katana?
Nada, N-A-D-A.
Okay.
Zip, Stilch, Nada.
Mm-hmm. Melissa says, They Live is about the global elites trying to get rid of people. Exactly.
But Nada still believes in the American dream.
I deliver a hard day's work for my money. I just want the chance. It'll come.
America,
I believe in America.
fuck yeah.
Rules.
At the encampment, a message interrupts the TV, warning that the goal is to keep us obsessed with money and competing with each other so that they can control us and keep us asleep. Nada notices a guy acting sus when the signal is playing and follows him to a nearby church. Turns out the church is a
Acting sus.
where they
Ugh.
appear.
Yeah.
Among us
he actually-
being popular years ago. Come on.
Yeah. Also, get ready. Bob is straight up just going to fucking recap the entire plot of the movie before saying anything of substance.
Fuck me.
Chris Stockman's like, I love this review. Who directed it?
Yeah, Jacob says, I'm surprised he didn't just call him Bob.
Nada assumes the find was a bust, but he hides all but one pair that he decides to wear on the street. He is quickly seeing messages hidden everywhere, like obey, marry and reproduce, no independent thought, consume, watch TV.
No
and of course,
independent thought. Consume and watch TV. That would all apply more to liberals.
Marry and reproduce. That's something they hate.
Yeah. They're all about the collective and just watch the trusted news sources like network TV.
Yeah.
Stay asleep. Hiding out at her place. He tries to get her to wear the glasses to see what he sees, but she doesn't have any interest. He apologizes for having to do this, They make some small talk where it's revealed she works at a TV station. It is one of the long...
There is Melissa. How old does this guy look to you? Does this guy look like he lived through 88?
Oh god, I forgot how ugly he is.
Yeah,
he's
Jesus
growing his manly beard to make up for the fact that he's losing all of his hair.
Yeah, he's losing his hair, he's lost his wife, lost his daughter, lost a lot of the collectibles on his wall. Like, his room was more fucking filled up than this shit.
Well, I had to sell them off to cover the alimony payments.
When the fuck did that happen?
He's probably Melissa's age, 40-something.
You're being generous, Melissa.
Mm-hmm. Oh, God. What do they got? They live free pronouns?
It'd be they, them lived.
Yeah.
This most over-exaggerated and unnecessary fights ever.
Bob, have you never watched a wrestling match? That's what people like. It's literally got a wrestler as the main actor, for fuck's sake.
Well, to be fair, Backseater, he's never seen a manly man.
I've never seen what?
Well, to be fair, Backseater.
Everyone up. The signal is being sent by KRDA, but Holly interrupts, saying she works there and that their signal is clean. Holly and Nada have a nice reunion where she apologizes. Then they are raided by the police. Tells them that the signal transmitter is on the roof. Nada recognizes this is where Holly works. The plan is to find her and destroy the signal. They get the directions to the roof. On the way, they encounter Holly, take her with them. Nada ends up rushing ahead.
Yeah,
Holly
rushing ahead in this freeze frame.
Nada gets to the roof with the goal to blow up the transmitter. Holly stops him and pulls a gun on him. They Live is a silly and cheesy action movie with a very clear political message. And somehow that political message has become even more relevant today than it was when this movie was made. It tells us a lot about the society we live in. It's not even veiled or coded about it. It just says it. There's an upper class established in this movie that control the world we live in. There are humans that are complicit with this system for personal wealth. People who will let humanity burn for the short-term gains. Own gains. But they really represent the billionaires of this world. The difference being
have you ever heard of the Purge?
Down this...
What was that, Rick?
And have you ever heard of the Purge?
Yeah.
This isn't Ant. This is organized chaos. Can't
Yeah,
you
what
tell
the
the
fuck,
difference?
Rick?
Oh, sorry. They are so similar. I passed out for a second. But anyway, Bob, have you ever heard of the Purge? It's basically the same shit.
Jacob says, I bet you his wife left him because he can't satisfy her anymore. Yeah, pretty much.
Has this man ever satisfied anyone? Man or woman?
Planet, even though they live here too. Just for personal short-term gains. Why? Sure, aliens don't care about this planet. They're happy just to move on once they're done. But billionaires live here. Wouldn't they care about our planet?
So even if there's catastrophic...
Oh, fuck me.
Yeah, Elon Musk normalizing letting global warming happen. Is it really?
Climate change on Earth. Life continues. It just may not be the life as we know it. It may not be humans, it'll be something else. So what we're talking about with climate change is not a threat to all life on Earth, but really maybe a threat to humans or a dislocation of humans.
Like,
yeah, it kind of is.
Something's going to be left alive unless you get a Horizon Zero Dawn scenario where something just annihilates the entire biosphere. Or like a fucking meteor hits. But other than that, you're going to have something left alive.
Uh-huh.
If there's low-lying countries that, the water level rises and now they're underwater type of thing.
This is the victory paid and carried out for 20 years by two people, David and Charles Koch. That's what this is about. That's why Ryan and McConnell have been championing this.
And honestly, the answer makes a lot of sense when you think about it. There is only two ways to become a billionaire. To be born into it, or to backstab and exploit those around you
Or just make a shitload of money honestly because you make good goods and services. How about that, Bob?
Yeah, make good investments, pick a burgeoning market, like electric cars, maybe.
Most billionaires aren't bad people, you prick.
Yeah.
And cut every corner.
Most of them employ a shit
just
ton
for
of
more
people.
money. Literally do anything for an extra dime.
You mean like you?
Mm-hmm.
This is why there are no ethical billionaires. Some are better than others, sure.
Nope.
But no one can become a billionaire and not do something despicable to get there.
You know, this would come off as a lot more genuine if you were like just looking at the camera rather than clearly reading off of a script.
Yeah. Yeah. Imagine Bob moaning. Oh, God.
This is that guy who's giving his retirement speech, and he's just like, I would very much like to thank the company because I love them so genuinely. And it's just like, holy shit, dude, just don't talk at this point.
Yeah.
I hate billionaires, even though I'm using one Elon Musk's X app.
Well, at least Bob stuck to his word on that, and he went over to Blue Sky. Anyway.
Key to maintaining wealth is to keep the middle class and lower class unaware.
Or
as this movie
that he's still on X and nobody noticed.
Yeah.
Stay asleep. What tools?
Hang on, let's go back a little bit. Hang on, what do you say?
There. The key to maintaining wealth is to keep the middle class and lower class unaware. Or as this movie says, stay asleep.
No.
What
No. The only one staying asleep is you and your ilk.
Yes.
The existence of a middle class does not make Elon Musk any less like he can pay everybody middle class wages. It's not really going to cut into his profits at all.
Yeah.
They use to keep us asleep? Movie tells us. Bigotry.
Believe it or not, people, I welcome.
Oh boy, he's going to talk about whenever he pointed out Puerto Rico's trash problem and take it as like, oh, he hated Puerto Ricans.
Yeah.
Migrants to the United States of America with open arms. And by open arms, I mean like this.
That was clearly a joke, Bob. Something you don't understand.
Absolutely wild times. It really, really is. And, you know, there's a lot going on. Like, I don't know if you guys know this, but there's literally a floating island of garbage in the middle of the ocean right now. Yeah. I think it's called Puerto Rico.
Are you 50 or older?
Ah, shit, hang on. Let me get to the chat. Bob is the kind of guy to cringe when he farts. Yeah, probably.
I apologize.
I'm from Puerto Rico, and I didn't find offensive. That is true.
Oh, here's Rags.
It's also,
I have no time.
It's literally like the joke was entirely about Puerto Rico's problem with trash, and yet they took it as like they're calling Puerto Ricans trash or whatever. This is why liberals never actually play the fucking clip whenever they're trying to criticize it or point out the fucking joke, what it's about.
Yeah.
Bob, I'm from Puerto Rico. Let me tell you, there's a lot of trash here.
Yeah.
Literally a problem. They don't have places to put all their shit.
Or groups of individuals who want to blame all the problems that they think they may or may not be facing on some boogeyman called white supremacy or systematic racism, because they think it's much easier to blame something else for your problems instead of maybe the fact that, well, blacks in this country commit an insanely high amount of crime. That 73% of blacks are born
Rags,
out of...
I have to go after your editing here. What does adding the Shiba Inu and it with his add to this fucking image? Just show the article headline. Such a weird avatar choice.
Yeah, his avatar's about to fart on this article.
It's more like
dump on that guy's face.
It's more like he shot it out.
Yeah.
Wedlock. Blacks only graduate from high school at a rate of 69% nationwide.
Ah, nice.
The fact that 93% of
White supremacist propaganda. Fuck you.
black homicide victims are killed by other blacks. The fact that 40% of cop killers are black, despite black males being 6.6% of the United States population.
What is with this editing?
I don't know.
Suppose it's much easier to blame systematic racism or the police or white supremacy or just
some nebulous boogeyman out there in the distance, floating around, invisible yet ever present, instead of addressing the problems that face your own community.
Yeah, Bob, we get it. Rax is weird. Who is it?
Well, and a lot of what he's saying is completely justified. I mean, you also notice it like real grifters, not the ones that Birdman would say are, but like that'll go, you know, there's a lot of injustice in this country, and then every time that they get something they want, they're like, but there's a long way to go. In other words, I'm not going to stop asking for all your fucking donations because I'm still the victim.
Yep.
Moral panics.
As part of our new credentialing body for teachers, we will promote positive education about the nuclear family, the roles of mothers and fathers, and celebrating rather than erasing the things that make men and women different and unique. I will ask Congress to pass a bill establishing that the only genders recognized by the United States government are male and female, and they are assigned.
Yeah, I don't think Trump went far enough. You gotta just get rid of genders entirely. Only refer to biological sex.
Concerns Doctor Who was a delivery mechanism for the message. Now watch how they frame it. Then there's the criticism that Doctor Who is a show that appeals to children, and that a queer actor playing the Doctor will reach more kids than ever with its new home on D+. Again, to state the obvious, no one cares what an adult pretender does in their private time as long as it's legal. But parents specifically might care what that actor is trying to tell them within the show. Back to the article, which is a disturbing idea to homophobes. Davies sees the show's wider reach as an opportunity to open people's minds. I think if you're 6 years old,
this is just like a guy who, whenever Kurtzman said, like, you know, Star Trek's not important. It's important that we can like use it to deliver our message, basically. Like it's a vehicle to report our ideas.
Yeah. Dude. Yeah, hang on. What was it? Hang on. What was it Jacob said? Bob is the kind of guy who reads the newspaper in fast food restaurants. That's what I'm saying.
He does that sort of creepy, weird shit. He'd take like a fucking orange to the park bench, like where all the where the kids are playing, and just be like, just peel this. He'd fucking drink. He'd have the drink in the movie theater, and he'd be the guy to like try and slurp out the last 2 drops with a straw. Like he just does all the awkward shit. He's just like, there's like, it's fucking done, man. Go get a refill. He's like, hang on. Trying to open his chip bag right as the climactic scene is playing. He's like, I like to save it for the 3rd act.
Oh god!
And then I'm always hungry when I get to the end of the movie, so I'd save my nachos. So,
oh god!
It's like Buzz Killington from Family Guy if he was like a real life person. He's just like does the most annoying, awkward shit.
Oh, Peter's dying.
Not at all, says the childless man. Well, the parents might care.
Mindless TV garbage.
I have great respect for you.
Did you guys watch Always Sunny? With the who's that fucking? There's like a redneck family in it who's like always doing awkward shit. Like one of them gets their eye taken out, and whenever he comes back the next time, he's got like a flesh-colored eye patch. He's like, I used a flesh-colored eye patch so that it would look less creepy. And they're like, no, it looks more creepy. It looks worse.
Yeah. Roasting Bob is just too easy. Yeah, dude. It's like... Also, The Apprentice is not garbage. The Apprentice is, or rather was, a good show.
Yeah, out of all the reality TV shows you could go after, like The Apprentice is probably the best one. It's like at least he was trying to teach somebody business acumen. Now, The Celebrity Apprentice, okay, that got a little ridiculous.
Yeah.
John, can you get Tifa to punch Bob out of here?
Yeah.
Tenacity for the fact that you just don't give up. But Rod, you're fired.
They didn't.
Yeah, but weird face. I don't like it.
Oh wow, we're doing this now.
It's
wow.
Fat Chris Stuckman.
Yeah, Fat Chris.
Holy cow, his double chin is going hard in this.
He got the chin to win. That's what.
He learned from Thanos.
Oh.
Shit movie. Sony obviously wanted this movie to make $1 billion. They
Chris
wanted it to be
Stuckman will
good.
never wear a shirt of anything that's not like $1 billion franchise. He has to always wear like the most popular thing. It's like Star Wars, Spider-Man, Dragon Ball Z.
I have to wear these shirts, don't you see? It's to show I'm with the company.
Like, I wear fucking shirts, but it's like, Jesus, man, you wear the most generic ones of the most popular things that don't even say anything like unique. It's always just the title of the thing. Like, this is a fucking One Piece shirt, but at least it's just like straight up graphic. It's just Hawkeye Mihawk's like silhouette. Like, because I like a fucking tasteful shirt that maybe I can wear with a button up over it or something. He's just like Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Black Spider-Man.
Not just Spider-Man, but he's symbiote Spider-Man spread eagling on the front right there.
He's the kind of guy that would wear the DBZ shirt and you'd ask him like what he likes about DBZ and he'd just be like, I like that they never give up. Thanks, Chris. Because that's always the most generic fucking fans thing
Dude,
that they like.
Chris Stuckman is the kind of guy to wear this Sin Cara shirt. You guys know who Sin Cara is, right?
Sin Cara?
Sin Cara, yeah, he's a wrestler.
Oh, okay.
Well, he's multiple wrestlers. It's a gimmick that they pass around from wrestler to wrestler. But so they made a shirt off of Sin Cara, right? Because obviously, it's merchandise and shit. Get a load of this shirt. I guarantee you, if Chris was a wrestling fan, he'd wear this shirt. You guys see it yet?
Yeah. Okay, now I see it.
Oh shit! Is there a dick on there?
Yeah, you got he's got a fucking bulge on this shirt.
As you can see, I'm a huge wrestling fan because
a white rocket.
Yeah, fucking Dios
He's
mío.
just displaying it. He's just like, yep, I ain't covering it.
Yeah, like Melissa said, there's been 2 Sin Caras. I think this is the first guy, right? Yeah.
He's showing it, Johnson, proudly.
Chris Stuckman is the kind of guy that buys a Happy Meal only for himself.
The fries were good.
Good evening. I would like 1 Happy Meal. Oh, where's your child, sir? I would like 1 Happy Meal.
You need a child.
Yeah.
He's like, did you know that the Happy Meal was first associated with Ronald McDonald in this year? And he like starts doing one of his fucking reviews to the cashier.
Chris,
the funny thing is he's done with it before they even bring out the order because it's only like 2 minutes long.
Yeah. Chris Stuckman's the kind of guy who goes to Chuck E. Cheese's by himself.
Oh god.
I just enjoy the pizza. I don't think that's a crime.
So they clearly did care about providing a good experience for the end user, the audience. They just weren't able to deliver.
I get the point that you're trying to make here, but let's be honest. You only added these people because they don't agree with you and back
Stuckman goes to the fucking Dave & Buster's and hogs the coolest arcade machine for the entire night. He just has a massive pile of quarters. He like sucks at it, but he just keeps putting more in. It's like, I enjoy the Jurassic Park game. Jurassic Park was directed by Steven Spielberg in 1993. It is known as a dinosaur film. It's like, Chris, that's just what it is.
Sir, this is a Dave & Buster's.
Yeah.
Whose fault is that? Is it theirs or is it the creatives?
Or is it both? Or
why would they have meddled so much if they didn't care?
Consumerism.
When it comes to
You
great
can fit
steaks,
that part, Bob. We see your fat ass.
Yeah.
I've just raised the stakes. Sharper Image is one of my favorite stores with fantastic products of all kinds.
Show his
why
watch
I'm
commercial.
thrilled
That's the funniest one.
Yeah, it's like even like consumers are like, Bob, this is just advertising. You kind of need to advertise your product exists if you want people to fucking buy it. You know what I'm saying?
He's a fucking celebrity businessman. What's he supposed to do before he became president?
They agree with me. Trump steaks are the world's greatest steaks, and I mean that in every sense of the word.
You'll never have steaks like this.
Of course, here we go.
Family, it's Dean Kane here, and I'll be voicing the Horseman for the upcoming Rippaverse animations.
Hey guys, I'm Eric July, the founder.
Yeah, again, this is just advertising here, bro. I have a copy of Shelby Oaks. I gave Grizzy the link, but I haven't watched it myself. Oh no. Oh no.
We can all watch Shelby Oaks together on one of Grizzy's movie nights.
Yeah.
What is wrong with the voice actor getting paid?
It bites me, but anyway.
And owner of the Rippaverse. And now, the Horseman Welcome to Flores Park by Chuck Dixon and Joe Bennett is up for pre-order.
Anything to get you to go buy more of what they're selling. They get you to accept only
Yes!
They're selling more than your
independent
bullshit.
comic creator trying to fucking stay above the fucking black.
They're selling more than your
black. I'm talking about red versus black as far as losing or gaining money.
Yeah.
Which side are you on, Bloods or Crit?
Yeah, it's like Bob, these people are trying to make money. Like, what do you want them to do? Not make money?
They're
making more. You see a Star Wars trailer, like, I'll call the trailer shit or something, but I'm not going to give them shit for just releasing a trailer. Like, obviously, you're supposed to advertise your product.
Oh, look at Bob's face. He's so sad.
He's like, why are you guys covering me again? Didn't you guys already cover this video, but with different people?
This is how he approaches. This is how he approaches the child that got the better Yu-Gi-Oh booster pack than him whenever they were in the store together. He's like, excuse me, I paid just as much for mine, and I noticed that you got 2 blue eyes in yours. That's actually unfair. If you, perhaps we could arrange a trade, 8-year-old. It's just like,
the 8-year-old
strange old man. Actually, it's like the fucking filler when Rebecca is kicking an adult's ass. The kid's just like, I'll beat you in a duel, old man.
Oh,
And
God,
his card. He's like, oh, jeez.
Oh, God, I just realized he has a Venom shirt, and now I'm very worried what Venom is doing down there.
He's like, I'm just a big fan of his tongue. That's my favorite part of the character.
Oh, God.
I'm playing creepy shit.
He's like that one fucking shill for that like EFAP covered when he was like playing that Walking Dead game. He's like, this is my favorite part. Remember that, John?
I don't remember that one. Hang on.
Yeah, it's like, oh shit! I didn't mean to do that. Sorry, my bad. Anyways, hang on. Let me find it real quick here.
Oh, speaking of which, if we have time tonight, we can check out Mahler's little section on the shills from his Outlaws review.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that. EFAP, I forgot it.
This is Halloween. This is Halloween.
Halloween.
Anytime I hear this is, it's either Sparta or that.
Okay, hang on, guys. Here it is.
So it looks like I have to get into these supplies.
Just shoot them from a distance with your gun.
It looks like I have to protect Abraham while he opens it. This is my favorite part.
This is an official ad thing. Like, he has to actually sound like he cares, does he not? This is my favorite part.
This is my favorite part.
Oh, yeah, again, it's so good.
You can see how much I enjoy it.
So it looks like I have to get into these supplies to clear those guys out.
Wow.
It looks like I have to protect Abraham while he opens it. This is my favorite part.
Yeah, protecting a guy opening a treasure chest is my favorite part.
People even like Abraham?
I don't even know. Bob's the kind of guy who complains when he gets a chip bag that's full of air. Anyways, let's get back to it.
Message. So much so, you may even resist to learning the truth. This movie couldn't have predicted the internet would create massive bubbles of outrage and hate, filled with lies and bigotry. A bubble had Russian money dumped into it.
What else is going on with Ukraine these days? It's not just that we are funding the war. Everyone knows that we're funding a war, which you might argue if you're funding the war, if you're paying for the war, maybe that means you're in the war, but we've never actually gotten authorization for this war. Our leaders keep telling us that this is the most important thing in town.
This is psychotic. Ukraine is the enemy of this country. Ukraine is our enemy, being funded by the Democrats. I will stress this again. One of the greatest enemies of our nation right now is Ukraine.
The Democrats are the good guys, but those who don't want the war, they're the bad guys.
It is a threat to this nation and to the world. We should rescind all funding and financing, pull out all military support, and we should apologize to Russia.
The primary goal of this is to push the illusion that young men, mainly white men, are losing their place in the world. Alex Jones,
What?
Jordan Peterson,
What?
Ben Shapiro, Tim Pool.
The only time
Lauren
that this
Chen.
gains traction is whenever idiots like Hassan Piker are like, oh, the white people are getting replaced because they don't have salsa hips. They're getting all the girls taken away from them. We need to import more.
Yeah.
Like, they literally, like, say the shit out loud that we used to be a conspiracy theory. It's like, well, it's at least a conspiracy theory both ways because the left is trying to make it happen.
Yeah.
The Blaze, Russell Brand, Joe Rogan, Andrew Tate, Matt Walsh, Breitbart, That Park Place, Bounty in the Comics, and yes,
That guy's name isn't Breitbart, it's Steve
Oh,
Bannon.
what? Oh, fuck you, Bob.
Critical Drinker without his sunglasses. What's going on?
Yeah.
like Critical Drinker and Nerdrotic. Everyone in that bubble just cares about selling outrage to keep
that?
you from focusing on the real problems in this country.
What the hell, Rags? That picture looks like you just pissed all over the floor.
Yeah,
That
Bob
was the joke.
made
That
that
was the
for
big
one of his
Bob.
videos.
Secondly,
okay.
how? Fucking how, you idiot.
But to keep you asleep. Why do they make the country they live in worse? Short-term gains. These are people that don't care about the world.
They live in all different countries, Bob.
The only person that
I
doesn't
don't know
care
if you
about
know this, the Critical Drinker doesn't live in America.
Yeah.
the only one who doesn't care about the world is you and your stupid group.
Money. It's what makes them grifters. But there is
You're
one
a
grifter
fucking grifter.
who has sold the ultimate grift. He grifted his way into the White House twice now. King grifter himself, Donald Trump. His campaigns in 2016 and 2020 were fairly bad. His 2024 campaign was 99% racism and sexism.
Oh, really?
Oh, really? Oh, really?
In Springfield, they're eating the dogs. The people that came in, they're eating the cats.
The othering of other people, just to keep the rest of the middle and lower
I love
class
how he
focused
never
on them.
like brings up the race, and yet he's always like, I can't believe that he says this about black people. It's like he's just mentioning a very specific nationality and doesn't mention skin color. So y'all are the ones that are always trying to make it race-based.
Rules for thee, not for me.
It's kind of like they're only arresting brown people. Meanwhile, they're just checking fucking immigration papers.
Mm-hmm. Whoa.
To keep them asleep. The grift is obvious to anyone paying attention. I don't need to do a deep dive to point out how the guy who did a fake university, who rips off every person he can get away with, the guy who admits to raping women, the guy who pushed the idea of executing the Central Park Five, the guy who was unwilling to condemn the KKK, and that's just
Oh
the
my
big
god,
stuff
you
off the
literally
top of my
condemn
head.
white supremacy so many freaking times.
Yes, that guy's a fucking grifter. Here's the scary thing. The movie ends with a
Wouldn't
signal
he be
being
more of a
interrupted.
grifter if he just like played into just whatever people wanted to hear?
Yep.
Like that would be the way to grift. Actually, like saying no, I'm not going to do that for the 36th time because that's just fucking virtue signaling at that point, which is just a form of grifting.
And people being. You
No,
would have
they
to
weren't,
find-
you idiot.
By mask off, he means just saying things that I don't like.
See. But maybe they're not blind. Maybe they just enjoy being asleep. And that's what we saw in this past election. We see the grifts. We know the upper class are the ones messing up the world. Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, Charles Koch, Mark Zuckerberg, Warren Buffett. These people have insane resources.
You mean the people that worked hard to get where they are, where they sell profit, where they made Facebook, where they made anything to sell the people, you fucking moronic idiots?
And Bill Gates and Mark Cuban and them, and like Zuckerberg, certainly during COVID, were all like severely Democrat shit going on. So he's acting like the fucking billionaires are on the Trump side. It's hello, dude. They're not all the same because they clearly oppose each other a lot of times.
Yep. Fucking Christ.
Anyways, Bob's the kind of guy that would stay on the toilet during a whole airline flight.
I would go to
Oh god, he would take off his shoes during the flight and like be flexing his toes like high up in the air, like like rubbing them on the person's armrest that's in front of him. He's like, I'm sorry, I have a condition.
I need to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, actually, I have diverticulitis. I don't know if you know about it. I can't have seeds. I took picture of my last stool when I have seeds. See what happens? Yeah, so I need this toilet for the entire flight. It's part of my condition.
Oh my god.
Make the world a better place. They refuse to. Because they would rather make personal gains.
Hey, the world's a better place. Don't gotta worry about fucking chicks having cocks and shit, okay, Bob? So
yeah. The world is
guy who does that.
The world is better off without people like you, Bob. That's the best part about it.
Look at Bob.
Just stay in your room of ever shrinking merchandise, Bob.
Menzies got by focusing on immigrants.
What is that random picture he's got on the wall?
I don't know.
It's so tiny, it just looks pathetic being the only thing on the wall. It's like
I think it's a painting.
What is this?
Why
do you know what this is?
That? Just go full backseater and just go with the bear wall at that point.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
One tiny thing there just looks fucking retarded.
Yeah. Anyways, let's see here.
Nazi, the civil rights activist, as if these people have any real power in our system. Most of us see this. This past election, we saw that there are many of us that refuse to see the real problems with our world, are happy to be bigots rather than face the actual.
Anybody who disagrees with me is asleep.
Yes.
The only bigotry here is you.
This past election showed us was how many people are happy being asleep and actually will fight to stay asleep.
We have got to the point where
literally is just anybody who goes to the other side from me. I am woke, I am awoke, and you are asleep.
I think they call themselves anti-woke.
What were you feeling at the time that made you want to make it?
Yeah,
I had a real problem with
fucking awake to any issues. Oh my god.
The Reaganomics in the 80s. What people aspired to, Wall Street, just depressed me. The world I came from. And but yet here there are all these folks that know what they want to do is make a lot of money. Anyway, Reaganomics.
That is a nice first goal, and then you usually do altruistic stuff after you have that.
Yeah. Jacob says Bob's the kind of guy who eats soup in a movie theater and says it's because of his diet.
He brings in the smelliest fucking food on the airplane or the movie theater, and then it has like loud crinkly rap on top. He's like, ooh, my stuffed shells that are filled with only asparagus.
Yeah.
It's like a weird combinations of shit that's really smelly.
Yeah.
I wonder what you make of, we're in an election cycle. It's almost over. And I'm sure you could not have imagined Trump, who was around at this time as a real estate mogul, had gotten to this place. He seems like he fits right into the they live world.
Of course it does. It makes total sense. I don't know. I'm so much of what we've turned into as a country that just makes me heartsick. This return of racism and xenophobia. Oh God, that's awful.
John Carpenter, go get high and play video games, dude. You don't have very good political takes, I'm sorry to say.
Boo, fuckity who, John Carpenter.
And the staff tell him to leave, yeah. Dude, fucking Bob is the kind of guy who wakes his kids up to tell his kids to go to sleep.
Oh God. Dad, I'm already asleep. I'm just telling you, I gotta play.
I'm telling you, go to sleep. Oh my God, fucking.
Hey, you need anything, kiddo? He's like, no, it's fucking sleeping, dumb shit. It's like, okay. Well, you know to come get me if you need anything. I'm gonna go to the other parent because they're not as creepy as you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just in the next. I know where your fucking room is, Dad. Okay. Sorry. No need to yell. Just go back to sleep now. You woke me up.
Bob is the kind of guy who wouldn't quit meth because he's not a quitter.
And then to finish it off, as he's exiting the kid's room, he leaves the fucking hallway light on and and he doesn't close the door completely. So then they get the light right on their face, and they have to like get up and shut the door. And then he like comes in, he's like, I heard you getting up. What's the matter? It's like, you dumb shit. Close the fucking door.
Yeah. Bob is the kind of guy to not quit meth because he's not a quitter. Oh my god. Fucking hell. Bob is the kind of guy who will watch like my videos to see if he wins the argument. Yeah.
That would be nice.
Bob is the kind of guy who puts lipstick on his forehead to make up his mind.
Now we're just getting into fucking Rodney Dangerfield territory.
Bob is the type of guy who would cry if his kids told him Santa isn't real. Bob is the kind of guy to bring a spoon to the Super Bowl.
Oh god, I can see that.
I just enjoy this spirit of competition. Oh, Bob, just pick a team to root for. It's like, oh, well, I have to say, I don't want anybody to feel he's the kind of fucking guy that like the team he roots for wins, and then he sees the other team is sad, and he's like, oh gosh, isn't it sad, everybody? Isn't it sad that somebody has to lose? Oh, don't you just feel bad? And everybody else is fucking celebrating, like drinking beers and shit.
Yeah.
Guys, we shouldn't be too mean to the other team's fans. They're like, there's none of them here, Bob. We're at their own party.
Bob is
invite you.
Bob is the kind of guy where he opens a window on a submarine for free.
And the airplane.
Yeah. Bob is the kind of guy to play Russian roulette with a Glock.
You point? Oh, look, I didn't bring a revolver, so I have to bring a Glock, you see? It's basically the same thing.
Hey, guys, I know that I was in charge of desserts, so I brought some great oatmeal raisin cookies for you. And you're just like, oh, fucking hell, Bob.
Bob's the type of guy who robs a bank and then just needs to deposit the money in that same bank. Oh my god! I'll do two more, guys.
I bought the chocolate, guys, but it's the store brand stuff. But it's just as good. It's just as good. We gave you money to go to the local place that has the great. It's like, yeah, but this was so much less expensive.
Bob is the kind of guy who would lose a game of hide and seek to a statue. Last one. Bob is the kind of guy that needs instructions on how to read instructions. Alright,
warning, do not consume paint.
Yeah.
Bob.
Bob is the kind of guy who gets fired from the M&M factory for throwing away all the W's. Alright, let's keep going, guys. Bob is the kind of guy who still asks his kid if he needs help in the shower.
Oh, no.
No. Oh, let's keep going.
In the South, and I know Jim Crow South really well. And I knew that never ended. I know that no matter what law you passed, in the hearts of many Southerners, not all, but many,
all these racists were lurking all these years.
Yeah, they were just jerking and lurking in the background, yeah.
Made, but now it's been brought back by Trump, I think. And it's horrible. The world is horrible.
They said all this shit with Reagan too. Like anytime that a fucking Republican wins, they just say it's all racist.
So I have hope, as I do. I have hope for mankind. I have hope.
I do too, because Trump won.
Yes.
You see all the people in fucking UK and Australia that want to move here now because they're like, oh my god, my country's off the deep end and you guys have a bastion of sanity.
Yeah.
I mean, there's certainly people fighting it, but...
Worry.
Oh, thank God that's over. So, guys, alright, so final thoughts on all this shit here.
I think we've made our points on Bob.
Yeah.
Oh, I private linked and I time stamped it at 1 hour 4 minutes. The part in this one EFAP video I needed you to watch on Chris Stuckman.
Yeah.
Whenever he starts doing the this is an advertisement for the Wicked casino game. For
Oh
Zynga.
yeah, I know about this. Yeah.
He's the AI, like his face?
I'm saying he doesn't need an AI version because he's already it. As in, like, he is a human. He's so NPC-ified. So, I was about to say flanderized, but no, that's not right. It's like his soul has been sucked the fuck out.
Well, that was flanderized because that's somebody else doing it. Like, Stuckman is just AI.
Yeah.
Zynga. You know that moment in Wicked when everything's glowing green? That's kind of how this new Hit It Rich update feels. It's theatrical, it's fun, and it's surprisingly immersive. Hit It Rich is Zynga's...
So, you don't even need him to say anything. Can you see this already?
Wow, look at all the coins they have. They have
Jesus.
Trillion?
2
trillion, 91 billion, 2 million, 26,600
mega
Zynga
prize,
coins.
Rags. You could win that. Or rather, I guess that's in this person's...
Wait,
you
so
know.
many big numbers. I feel so fulfilled.
Yay.
Oh, wait. But they get to the fucking currency whenever, because he says something about, like, there's no purchases or something. I forget what it is. It's right in this section, I know, when they're displaying this screen.
I can't win if I don't play.
What? Look at Rags, look, free bonus. Collect the bonus.
Oh, I gotta let me click that. Let me
free
download
gift.
it now. So
Collect that.
Oh, there's a free gift down there. That's free. If I don't log in and make an account,
25% more on the
I can't
deal.
get it.
On this little
What's
pig
pet?
bank.
Well, wait, what's the pet down there with 53 minutes, 44 seconds?
I guess that's
I
some
can
kind
pet
of...
it once every hour?
You
can pay gold to pet it more frequently than that.
Yeah, hopefully we can speed up that limit on the time there with
That's
some
just
money.
pet ownership, is paying money.
With some money.
Yeah, put some money in there, man. Yeah.
Free to download Social Casino app. No.
Free to download.
Free to download. I love
Yeah.
how he phrases that. It's
Yeah,
like
free download.
asterisk in-app purchases.
Yeah, it's freemium. It's free, meaning not really.
I've been to Vegas, an actual social casino. It was nice. Just go to Las Vegas to an actual social casino.
Christopher, what is happening here?
Hit It Rich is Zynga's free to download social casino app. No real money, no gambling, just over $200.
What's that?
No real money,
No
no
gambling.
gambling. Interesting.
Is it really?
I take Vegas-style slot machines,
Well, give us a sec, actually.
including originals and licensed favorites. Like
I
How
don't
do
feel
they
like you
make
just put it
money?
away.
Fringy asking the pertinent question.
It sounds like they just give it to
crazy,
you.
yeah.
They just download this app. Yeah,
so how do they make money?
Free to play, no real money.
It just says at the top of the screen, it says buy coins.
Wrong, idiot. That's obviously in-game
my
happy
favorite
coins,
part.
like in Simpsons.
Fucking Splatoon's like, what about the top of the screen where it says buy coins?
Yeah, buy coins.
Hit and run.
It's not real money. Yeah, that's not real money.
Ignore it. Ignore that.
Yeah.
Oh,
So wait, is that the
I'm
angle
just gonna fucking
here? Is that-
sell
is that-
out? But yeah, that's the main part. I just wanted to see because it's so true. Fucking it's like it's free download, guys.
Yeah.
If you ever actually want to do anything in the game, you gotta pay money, obviously.
Yeah. Fucking hell. Anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for this.
Peter.
What?
I sent a link to the chat.
Oh, hang on, let me see it here. What is this? So, Professor Layton raises his hand. I don't know what this is.
Why I think Bob and White broke up in front of their kid.
I'm not gonna get any of this because I haven't played any of the Layton games. But anyway.
It was you.
Huh? Yes, it was me. I'm the one who completed all your puzzles. Taking away.
Okay, so all right,
Whoa,
Rick,
great
I'm-
freeze frame back.
Yeah, that freeze frame though. Rick, I'm gonna need you to explain, like, who is this lady? Rick? Rick!
Not Rick!
One
You gotta
thing
get better.
Still love. What are you gonna do now?
I say we hit her, Professor.
Now, Luke,
A true gentleman must never hit a lady. Not without extending one's pinky first.
Oh my god. Fucking pro ZD. Fuck that guy.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god. Anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for this stream. So if you guys enjoyed these subs, the Cobbler stars, subscribe to our streams like this. We'll see you guys next time in the backseat. Take care!